What delusional? Fake fucking Hardman YouTube bring up tonight. Let this fucker fill up, man. Let it fill up. John's going ham. Ham, but gentle ham. Gentle ham first, and then he's going to go rough, bro. Rough. Just as the fucking... Oh. Right, can you hear me, people? Yes, Joe, can you hear me, bro? Yes, people. Yes, people. Yes, we're back. Just like the heading says, the delusional Hardman of YouTube. The gift that keeps giving, people. I'm going to pin that comment. There's many who are about to come on the internet now, any second, on a channel that shall remain nameless. And you're all going to get on it and talk guff, bro. Right? Let's be honest, right? We're going to have Danny Leeds on here tonight talking guff, right? Then we're going to have all the other dickheads on there talking guff, right? So John Smith just thought, you know what? Fuck all of you lot, right? I'm going live, bro. Yeah, man, fuck them. Narrative destroyer, fuck them all, bro. I'm fed up with it. And they think it's personal, don't they? But it's not, bro. I'm just saying, right, what every cunt feels, bro. How the head, son? How are you? Joe, bro, man, pick up yourself. I haven't seen you in a while. Flavors, I'll chuck the link out now, right? I just need it. Wait, let me mod you up. Oh, shit, right there. 2 secs. Right there. I got to jump onto my other device a minute. Yeah, but it's just shit in it, right? Let's just speak real world now, right? Out of character Facebook, yeah? Right? We got a guy with mental health, right? Who's about to go onto a channel now, right? And I'm Danny Leeds, lad, listen, I ain't backing you up, right? Right? John just reacts and just speaks his mind, yeah? Right? Look, we got some fucking delusional guy who's got some serious mental health, right? His father's just died, yeah? His head's all, and I'm not, Danny, as I said, I'm not backing you up, right? Your head's all fucked up and you're online, right? And you're just being used for views, bro, right? Lion King, right? You're being used for views. Right? Do you remember when all of this was happening, the 3D Fight Club with fucking fighting trolls and that? Do you remember all that? Why? And he was all on top, bro. I'm seeing a replay of it now with Expo. Expo, I love you, why? Why? I love that wonky nose of yours. Why? Bruv, listen, bro, you're being used, mate. Right? It's not advice, right? I don't give a fuck, right? I don't give a fuck anymore, right? But you're just being used by Dougie Joyce, lad. Right? And it's about time, right? Someone had the balls and stepped up and fucking said it, bro. Right? Because he'll do exactly what he done to you, right? Like, and I'm just speaking fact. I don't want to die. I'm only fucking 5 stone. So, Dougie, this ain't personal, bro. Right? But fair play, man. You got your hustle on with Expo, bro. I gotta give it to you, lad. Right? I just see a mirror image of what's happening with fighting trolls, bro. Oh, what a comment. Narrative Destroyer, what a comment, lad. What a comment. Yeah, people put themselves on here and expect no backlash for shit personality. Bruv, I can't say anything to that. Can't, bro, that's just so fucking right, bro. God, man, it's a Mongol brigade, isn't it? But all they do is just get online and talk gas and make a video and fuck off, bro. Don't pull the wool over my eyes anymore, man. All you, bro, you're fucking delusional, bro. Delusional. You got people following you and believing your shit, man. The sad thing is, right, let's just be brutally honest, right? Right, an expo, this ain't no fucking roast, brother, right? Because if I wanted to fucking do it properly, bruv, listen, you know I could, bro. I could fucking just pull the walls down if I really wanted to, bro. I could share voice notes. I recorded every phone call, bro. But I'm not a dickhead, bro, right? And I don't play that shit, bro. No matter what would happen, bro, right? But I'm just saying, Expo, right? You're being used, right? And you're going to be thrown away, bro, right? And I understand. I do, right? I get it. You got to make a bit of money, right? I'd never knock another man's hustle. Right, but look, right, how much you getting paid, right? Let's be honest, how much you getting paid for putting the fucking intro video? I know you're listening, bro. Expo, come on, bro. I speak my mind. I love you to bits, right? But I gotta come out and say it publicly. You're being fucking used, bro. And when all the Fight Club thing's over, right, and when fucking Lion King gets knocked the fuck out, right, and Dougie moves on to something new, bro, listen, I ain't coming back over there, bro. Let me tell you that now, right? Bro, listen, I've been out filming all day, bro, on a 4K camera, doing my pranks and that, bro, behind the scene, doing it all, bro. I don't need no fucking mate, trust me. Don't need nobody, bro. You know when you speak your mind and you're truthful, right? I planned, bro. I planned all of this, bro, to get out of the community because I can see, right, how predictable shit is and how you lot fucking are, bruv, right? Trust me, trust me, bruv. Right, I knew exactly what you were all going to do, right? So it was either leave the community in a nice way, right? But technically, that means I'm still fucking connected to you, right? Or fucking make you all you throw me under the bus, bro. You know what I mean? Don't ever think you're more fucking cleverer than me. Ever. Ever. Because I'll fucking hang you all, bro. Every fucking one you, I just make you look like dickheads, bro. Do you understand? Activate all the troll channels. Go, gadgets, activate John Smith's troll channels, bro. You ain't got a clue. Do you know what? Right? Do you know why I don't use a VPN when I show my face? Because I give you a little something, bro. I give you something to play with, bro. Flavors, I'll put it up now, right? I just got to have a bit of a rant in that. Casanova, do me a favour. You're a managing mod. Can you give Flavors? Can you give him a spanner? See, Casanova got the power to give spanners, got the power to delete. He's got basically the powers I've got on here. Yeah, Joe, I know you are, bro. Yeah, man, that's cool as fuck, bro. I only say nothing, bro. Big up Joe, man. Joe, listen, you're welcome in my house, right? For the barbecue, right? Any weekend, bro. Trust me. Trust me, bro. He's a nice guy, man. Nice guy, Joe. Nice down to earth man from Cardiff, bro. But come on, right? Look, Jockney, man, pick up yourself. No, Howler, I'm not on one, right? I just speak my mind, right? And all of these dickheads, yeah, think I'm having a go with them. I'm not, bro. Right? I'm just speaking my mind, something we're not allowed to do, right? Because you know what they do? The other channels, they'll virtue signal, right? And get all the other channels and all the other people to call you names and that, bro. Do you understand? I'm a little bit more cleverer than all of them, bro. Jockney, listen, John Smith's doing fine, brother. John Smith is doing, bro, listen, I'm thinking clearly, bro. No drugs. Why? Might be a little bit of cannabis, right? There's no sleeping tablets. There's no fucking anything in me, bro. John Smith. Yeah, the Northern King, man. Kaz, give us a spanner or I'll tell everyone you had a crap accent and Andy had a bigger D than you. Go on, son. No, man, do you know what? Right? The situation at the moment, yeah, it's actually funny, isn't it? Right, let's be honest. Expo, isn't it funny, bro? Fucking hell, man. Don't become the fighting trolls, bro. Shit, man. Shit's fucked up, bro. Shit's fucked up, man. Yeah, but John Smith's had a little bit of information behind the scenes and that, bro. Yeah, man. What a fucking... Okay, okay. Bro, I'll just fucking activate a couple of things, bro. Just a couple of shit on my fucking... Come on, bruv. Right? I'm not fucking... Sort your fucking heads out, man. Look, right? We got the humble trier. Right? This ain't a roast, bro. I'm going to tell you how it is, fam. Right? Your house been firebombed, bro. 3 times in a week, man. Sort that shit out, bro. Stop talking gas online, man. What the fuck? Buggies, right? Listen, you got an amazing wife, bro. Buggies, man, you got like family, bro. In the real world, you got loads of friends, bro. People who like you and that, man. What the fuck, man? Stop wasting your time on decking and that. Shit, man. Shit's fucked up, bro. What are you all doing? Why? All you were ruining shit, bro. Fucking bunch of fake, fucking deluded hard men, bro. Fuck's sake, bruh. You're fucking, but it is outlandishly hilarious, bro. It's the gift that keeps giving, people. The gift that keeps giving, bro. Right? And all I'm doing is just having my say on it. That's all, bro. Fucking hell, could you imagine if I wanted to be an absolute cunt? Could you imagine if I wanted to be an absolute cunt? Fucking hell, bro. Bro, listen, I'll get into your skin and shit, bro. Expo is bought and paid for like the early days. And he has the... Shall I be honest, one thing that done my head in, right? Narrative destroyer, I'd love you to come on and have a talk, right? Look, Expo is nothing against you, yeah? Right? I jumped online, right, and backed you up, yeah? You know, when fucking, what's it called? When Cesspit, right, had money off Tracy, right? And I hounded Cesspit with all the other fucking trolls, right, to give that money back. And fair play to Cesspit, you know what he done? Took the money out and give it back with his own pocket, right? But you know what the mad thing was? Right, I couldn't turn around to Expo and say, and I wanted to, right? I could say, Expo, man, fucking come on, bro, just, do you know what I mean? But we all can't say that because we would be trolls, bro. Do you know what I mean? Fuck off, bro. Don't pull the wool over my eyes, you stupid fucking fuck. Fuck's sake, man. Embarrassed to show he's part of that shit. Danny Leeds, jump on here now, right? No one's going to talk over you or call you a bacon, right? Tell me what you've been through, right? Since your dad's passed away, right? And I know you like all bad judgment, right? Going on fucking decades, right? Naughty boy, you need to sort your head out, man, right? But you need to stay offline, bro. Go on, quick. State your business. What you want? Cheers. Right there. Sorry, people. We had a customer. Right, let's get back to what I was saying. Sorry if I've missed anyone in the chat. Like a suit that gaff, John. Nostog, listen, right? Jockney, please, man, try and get along with Nostog, man. Look, Nostog, look, right, was just dragged in by a bunch of dickheads, right, and made to say stupid things like Emma was, right? I love Emma to bits, right? And I love Expo to bits. And so the mad thing is, right, they're getting dragged in, right, and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? And where they've said personal stuff to people, right, they're too scared to turn around and say, look, I need to take your spanner off you. Why are you ruining my channel? Or look, right, I can't be backing you anymore. You'll be my friend behind the scenes, right? But do you know what I mean, bro? It's all about coordination and shit, man. Sort your fucking head out, bro. Sort it out, man. John, with a selection of 10, bud, there, pick your one. You want, bro. Sorry, people, I'm in the back of the chat. Right, but look, we're all men here, right? Jockney, please, man, I'm begging you, right? Just try and get along with Nostog, right? On this page, we're all men. We don't do deluded fucking call-outs, right? Or get like the trolls to do all our fucking shit for us, bro. Right? We just speak our mind and say what is. Bruv, Joe, look at that comment. Bruv, right? PP, you're boring, lad. Do you know what I mean? Right? What the fuck, man? Shit, bruv. Right? And PP, right? I know you're listening. You think I'm having a go with you. I'm not. Right? You're just a boring old cunt, bruv. It's nothing personal, mate. I actually like you and that. Right? But I think you fucking give me fucking hemorrhoids and shit, bruv. Shit's fucked up, man. Callie, how are you, Lev? Yeah, Sean Wayne, you know I do, man. You know I do, bruv. Fucking hell, man. John Wadden's stupid, bro. Listen, I've had information behind the scenes like they all talk, bro. Listen to me, bro. Trust me. Fucking dickheads, bro. Dickheads, man. I'll just fucking, bro, you want to do that to me? You watch while I'll fucking activate and fucking start doing, bro. Fucking wonky-eyed dickheads, bro. Do you know what I fucking mean? Think they can out. Oh, Liam Carty for fucking comment of the week, son. Anning's doing Stiggy's work. What was it? No, Jockney's doing God's work. Paul Anning is doing Anton's work. Stiggy and Anton is doing no work. What a comment, son. Yeah, man. Listen, narrative destroyer. I love it when people work out their differences through conflict resolution, right? But I want look. I can't tell him what to do. Jockney, man, try and make up with Nostog and that, bro. Please, man. Listen, I got it on good authority. Nostog's a good family man, and I like, he's not a dickhead and that, and I love Jockney and I love everybody, you know. Try and work it out, man. You can do it. I am gonna hang out your ass for the next couple of years, John. Do you know what the mad thing is, right? Just put it like a funny comment like that, right? Liam Carty just gets blocked in every chat and Jamie Sawyers and all of them, don't he, bro? What the fuck, man? Fucking stop your narrative control, bro. Do you know what I fucking mean? Fucking weirdos, man. They're on narrative control and that. Fucking moderation control, but you gotta be a wimp to do that shit, bro. Cali, man, I'm just saying what I'm fucking every fucking thinking, bro. Do you know what I mean? Guess what's going to happen tonight? Danny Leeds is going to come on. They're all going to talk about fucking Decker, NFG with his fucking old unhealthy and NFG, why, with his super unhealthy obsession with Decker, why he's going to jump on and that. Bruv, listen, NFG, right? Humble, right? All you fucking lot, right? I'm sorry, yeah? None of you are qualified to be doing what you're doing, man. Leave that shit to the professionals, bro. Seriously, man. Seriously. Fuck's sake, man. What the fuck? We got people getting like firebombed, bro, 3 times in 1 week and shit for talking gas online, right? And then we got like Buggies, right? Buggies, I love you to bits, right? Because you've got the same interests as me, right? But bro, stop fucking doing what you're doing, man. You know? Fucking hell, man. You've got a lovely wife, man. A lovely wife, man. You know, man, he got like a good family. Like he's got things, right? That some people would fucking like give like cut their left leg off for. Bro, listen, let me tell you something about that. Danny Leeds would give a migraine a sore head. Some shit. Bro, of course he would. Of course he would, bro. Do you know what I mean? Bro, biggest mistake he made, right, was going and speaking to Decker, right? But you know, all the people who are obsessed with Decker are like, just because you spoke to him, right? You're a bacon, bruv. Listen, Danny Leeds, right? You're sick as fuck, right? But look, I know that guy's not a bacon, bro. He got kids in that. He made a mistake, right? Look, he wasn't thinking. You know when he spoke with Decker? But his dad just died, bro. Do you know what I mean? Bro, listen, John Smith's all up for bearing a bit of arms and a bit of robbery, right? And a bit of snobbery. Do you understand? And a little roast and that, bro. But I refuse to roast someone whose dad has just died, right? And he's making poor judgment online, bro. Do you know what I mean? Danny G, I'm not backing you up either, bro. I think you're a bit of a wet willy myself, son. But why are you like torturing yourself and shit, bro? It's not your fucking low fault, bro. Sean Wayne, good comment, good comment. Look, right, we just got to see the best in people, right, and not to sink to other people's level, right, and on here, right, I'm all up for giving people another chance and that. Do you know what I mean? Look, Sean Wayne, right, I know you're a very intelligent man, you're very clever, and I would never tell you what to do, right, but in the perfect world, I would love nothing better than to see Jockney Sparrow, right? And you as well, Sean Wayne, right? Sort your differences out with Nostog, man. You know, I'd love nothing better than to see that. Invest your inheritance, bro. It's probably tax free. Fuck that, bro. Do you know how much, Jamie, man? Do you know how much you lose on inheritance and shit? I used to think it was tight Danny Leeds getting roasted, but then I seen his crocs and thought, fuck him. Shall I be honest? Right? Do you know what I'm seeing? Right? Bro, you're calling the guy a bacon, right? Where you should be calling him a thick cunt, right? The guy's got kids, bro. The guy's a full-time father, right? Getting called bacons, right? By people, right? Who ain't got their fucking kids, bro. Bro, you want to fucking some of the shit I know about people, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I don't fucking say it, bro. You fucking bunch of wet willies, man. Bro, listen, shit's got to be said in that, bro. Shit's got to be said, man. Bro, listen, people are using people's mental health and their weaknesses, bro, for fucking entertainment, man. Fix it, bro. Bro, that shit, give it a couple of years, right? That shit will backfire on you. Narrative destroyer. I'm not backing up Danny Leeds, right? I think he's thick as fuck. If Expo was going to blow up, it would have happened. Fact. Bro, listen, Willow, do you know the only reason why he's not fucking blowing up? Because he's connected to Humble, right? And he's connected to, he's connected to some, like, mad people and that, isn't he? Right? And he's promoting them on his channel, right? So, look, right? His channel's never going to go, bro, we'll reach 10,000, never going to go nowhere, bro. Never going to go nowhere. Fuck that. I wish Expo all the best, right? But come off it, bro. Shit ain't going nowhere, bruv. Look, we're just waiting for it to start, right? So fucking dickhead can jump on. And, oh, yeah, I'll fight you this. Danny Leeds, man, I'm begging you, man. Sort your loaf out, bro. Serious, man. And stop exploiting people's mental health while their fathers have just died, bro. Sort your fucking heads out, bruv. Do you know what I mean? You're going to get fucking told how it is, bruv. It's not a roast. Right? It's not like fucking, oh, I don't like you, so I'm going to say this, bruv. Fucking hell, if you think this is roast, you're going to take it personal. Do you know what? You're weak-minded, bro. You're weak-minded, bruv. Think, why? Try and look at it outside the box, bruv. Ministry, man. Hope you and the wife are well, bro. I hope everything's going well and that. I know how ill she is at the moment, mate, and I can't imagine what you're going through, bro. A duck race, I like that. Do you know what? The cheeky cunt. I jumped on Ministries about a month ago, right? And I was like, yeah, I seen the Casanova duck, right? I seen the fucking the Flavors duck. Well, no fucking duck for me, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Nah, I'm only joking, Ministry. Peggy, what do you think of all the delusional hard men online and all the delusional fucking what is it? The hilariously delusional call outs. What do you think of it, love? Fucking madness, isn't it? Madness. Sending like fucking like a 35-year-old man, right, to meet a fucking nearly 60-year-old guy and that. Do you know what I fucking mean, man? Such a fucking lows out, right? There's from on now, right? There's nothing that cunt can fucking say. There's nothing that stupid cunt can fucking say, right? That'll make me feel different, bro. Do you know what I mean? Bunch of fucking dickheads, bro. Absolute dickheads, bro. Fucking like, what's wrong with you all, man? Aki, man, pick up yourself, man. YouTube can be funny. I laughed till I cried. And the sheer insanity in Buggy's chat last night. Ice cream posting hundreds of emojis with one knowing who they are aimed at. including myself. Fuck them, bro. The dickhead, bro. Right, look, I'll be honest, right? I don't get dragged into beef, right? I think Buggy's character online, right, is just fucking obsessively stupid, right? But in the real world, right, Buggy's the type of guy you can get along with. He has exactly the same interests in me, right? But I just think the shit he's doing online is just stupid, bro. Do you know what I mean? The fuck is wrong with you all, man? You're all meant to be all men and that. You're all men. There was an androgen account in Burkett earlier telling Alice Paulus, no, it makes he was gonna burst. Oh, yeah, PP, man. I know you're listening, but if you're old enough to know better, bro, you're old enough to know better, and you sit on that, bro. You're addicted. You're an addict, bro. You're a YouTube addict, and that, fam. Fucking his age, making fucking videos and going online, and the fuck is wrong with you all, bro? Shit, man. Get out there, right? Get a 4K camera, right? Invest a bit of money, right? Go make some content, you lazy fucks. Fucking making out that you're going to the gym. I'm going to the gym. Oh, I'm this. Fuck off. You sat on your settee smoking and ghosting, bro. Don't fucking do it, bro. What do you think, people? Should we get the link out now? Get the link out and cause murder? Come on, then. Let's get this link out, man. I know the ones that'll come on, right? I know the ones who want to come on but won't come on because they're pussies, right? And I know the ones who got real balls who will come on. Fucking all this wet wipe shit talk, man. It's wet wipe talk, bro. The fuck, man? Fed up of the lies on here. Johnny, please, please. Find PP's gym. Liam Carty, man, you're one funny fucker, bro, you are. Bro, you know that comment, right? You know Peggy put a fucking community post out? Well, I was thinking of doing that yesterday, bro. I was actually, I was going to put a comment saying, I'm just going to leave this here. Be a man and someone fucking come on, man. I love this, bro. I know, listen, there's 77 on here, right? I know, right, that there's 3 big YouTubers now I contemplating, do we go live and should we like John Smith up? Fuck off, bro. You ain't good. Yeah. I'll let you think you're winning, right? I'll just fucking shoot you all down, bro. With comedy and that. See, because I'm not a dickhead, bro. I'm not a dickhead, bro, who's got to hide, bro. You know? Fucking bunch of wimps, man. Oh, that shit, bro. What a bunch of wimps, man. Casanova, who do you want to see get knocked out on here? Come on, Kaz. Or what fights do you want to see, right? Do you know will never happen like that Muppet Dougie Joyce, right? Dougie, look, I know you can fight, right? Look, and I know you can beat John Smith, right? And John Smith doesn't want to die, right? I've got a nice family, right? But listen, bruv, stop talking gas online, right? And saying, right, oh, look, I'm outside Decker's house. Oh, look at me. Oh, look at me, I'm outside Decker's house. Oh. Fuck off, mate. Fuck off. If you were a man, you'd go by yourself, right, and stay live till he comes out, bro. You fucking doofuses, bro. Absolute YouTube doofuses. Going by your last dance-off fight, bro. Nah, lad. Nah, bruv. You're just a people person who can get people to do shit for you, lad. Fucking little fanny making videos outside at the end of someone's street, bruv. What the fuck is wrong with you, pa? I thought you were an hard man. Bring in fucking Danny Crispy. Danny Crispy with you. What's wrong, bro? Go and knock his door, bruv. Fucking hell. At least Dildo Dave had some fucking courage and knocked the door by himself, bro. And dealt with him and fucking Dire Chips, bro. Shit's fucked up, man. Do you know what I mean? Dougie Joyce loves ya. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but Dougie, I think you're a fanny going by your last fight. It's not personal. I'm just saying it for a fan perspective, why I think you're a big girl's blouse. I don't like Decker. It's never the next man, right? But Decker would knock you the fuck out, right? And don't ever try and pull a wool over everyone's eyes, bro. Well, you only just got to look in your comment section, bro, just to fucking know what everyone thinks of you, bro. It's funny, innit? Oh, God, they're the gift that just keeps giving, innit? The gift that keeps giving, bro. Right, go and have a look what all the opposing teams thinking out of them, bro. Shit's funny, man. Shit's funny. Some guy I know from Cardiff has been making videos about him, like pretty good production ones, right? And you know the part when Dougie's fighting that guy, you know that dance off he had? And his opponent stops, puts his hand by his side, right? And just looks at him and just shakes his head like that. Like, what the fuck's going on? And you know that big fat referee guy? He looks like Nanny, you know what, off Count Duckula? Do you remember Count Duckula? Nanny, that big fucking fat off fucking that big massive thing. And he's ducking down and he's looking, he's scrunching his face up. He's like, are we fighting? Are we dancing? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Are we on Mars? Are we on the moon? Right? Have I had a smash round the head? Am I in a coma? Right? Am I talking to myself? What the fuck is going on? Bro, Willow, let's go back and rewind about that tattoo shit. Let's go back and rewind. Right. In many years to come, I don't call him Ben Hatchett. I call him Ben the Matches. Right? Ben the Matches. Right? Like a box of week matches. Right. You know when Ben is sat there and he's all old and decrepit and he's just living out his final days. And he looks at his tattoo. And one of the grandkids, they'd be about 30 or 40, you know, he's lived his life, he's had a good life. And he say, Grampy, what does that tattoo mean? What does the 3Ds mean? Could you imagine having to turn round, right, on your fucking deathbed and say that see those 3Ds there? See the first D, that stands for Decker. See the second D, that stands for Dean. Do you know what the third D stands for? It's the guy called Decker. Right? Go and Google him and you'll find out. What a dickhead, bro. Ben, man. Ben, sort your head out, bro. Please, bro. Like, what were you thinking? Like, what were you thinking when you got that done, bro? Did they get Tracy over there to put money into Exmo's pocket, make it look like that way to me, John? No, at first they didn't. Right? Look, I just speak the truth. I just speak the truth. Do you know why they got it over there? Do you know why they got it over there? Right? So they could bury the cesspit. Right? And I'm not making excuses for the cesspit. I'm not making excuses for Expo. Right? John speaks facts. Right? And sometimes people don't like facts. Right? But at the end of the day, right, she was brought into our camp and everyone gathered around and said, oh, she's got mental health. She's all right. Do you know why? Right? So we could bring her over here. Right? So it'll, you know, so the blow is much more fucking harder. Bro, I can't be involved in that shit anymore, bro. I'm sorry. I can't, bro. Listen, Ezzy, let me tell you something about True Rider. I knew True Rider 3.5 years ago. I got a recording of him. Listen, he's some Nazi supremacist, bro. I got a recording of him on a live stream on Plastic Paddy's channel and another channel, right? A young kid was running it at the time, right? Some Irish kid, yeah? And he was on there, right, saying some mad shit, right? So, do you know I've got that? Because I record every conversation I ever have on my phone, right? Behind the scenes, right? I record everything, bro. Right, and every time I'm online or if I'm watching something, right, I record it. And I play dumb, basically. That's my best defense. But I record everything. I got a good recording of him, bro. Right? Good recording. And so the only reason why he got a spanner, bro, the only reason why he got a spanner, because he knows I got that recording. And when we fell out with Expo, do you know what he started doing? Paying Expo. Oh, there's the coffee Expo. Oh, here's a fucking this. Here's a super fucking sticker, bro. Bro, he's just paying for his fucking. Bruv, you muppet, bro. That you rider paid for his spanner, bruv. What a fraggle. What a fraggle. But all of that's just kept so I can release it, bro, when I want to. Oh, I feel like going to war, bro. Tracy gave Expo 1,200 for his holiday on top of all the coffee donations, and you don't hear anyone call. Do you know why? Because they don't want to get trolled, bro. That's why they won't call. Bro, I'm not calling him out, right? I'm just saying why you're all too scared to fucking say, bro. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, right, it's Tracy's decision who the fuck she wants to give money to, right? But you know when the fucking mob jump on the bandwagon and be like, hey, I don't like that. You know, that's a bit fucking wrong, right? And you know when a man turns round and admits his problem and look, right, I put my hands up, I'm sorry, right, I'm going to pay the money back, right, and they do that, right, you got that, right, I'm not saying you got to be like, oh yeah, that guy's innocent, right, you got to have a bit of respect for that, haven't you? Right, and when everyone's too shit scared, like, I wanted to turn around to Expo before all this happened, right, and I did into him and say, bro, man, sort the money out before anyone fucking says, bro, do you know what I mean, or fucking people start bringing it up, do you know what I mean? But you know, my father always said to me, sorry, my mum always said to me before she passed away, she said, John, you know, if there's something, right, that you want to, like, say, but you feel like you can't say it because you're too scared to say it, or you feel like you're going to get a backlash and people can have a go at you for being truthful, right? She said, you know what? Stand up and fucking say it. Right? She said, you know, like, nothing bad about that person, but that's just the way it fucking is, people. Tracy paid Espo a bag of sand and sent 24 pictures of a growler. But why are we even talking about Tracy, bro? That shit's irrelevant. It's like Julian and Chuck. Bro, look, it's not enough clout for me, right? It's not enough intelligence for me. Wait there, let me shut these dogs up. I just got a new bed for them and they're all arguing over it. Come on, in. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Yeah, do you like your new bed? Yeah. Oh, it's a good girl. Oh, it's a big loons. Sorry, it's my baby. Sit down, you cunt. Good girl. Live free. Should I be honest, bro? I can't, bro. I can't do gas talk, and I can't do manipulation of people anymore. And you know what I definitely can't do? Right? When someone's really down and you know they've had a real world tragedy and you know they're not thinking properly and they do stupid shit online, right? And then we all think, what I'm going to do for views and that, right? Even though I'm a Christian and all this shit, right? I'm just going to jump on them, right? I'm going to jump on them and get everyone else to roast them, right? But listen, that's not how a man does it. Expo, I know you're listening, bro. Men don't do it like that, bro. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Why weak-minded people do that shit, bruv? Very, very weak-minded people do that. Personally, in it mad? See, you know all you were blocked who will have an opinion, right? They're all gonna call you trolls now. Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad? Right? But it's not, right? We're just a bunch of guys, right? Just imagine we're sitting over a pub now, yeah? Or I've taken you all out for a meal, right? We're on a work-related thing, yeah? We all go out, we're all having a meal, just talking about all. It's like talking about all the dickheads in work, bro, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll get the link out now, Lev. Sorry, I've just been just scanning the chat because if I look at the chat and talk, right, it impacts on my honesty. Liam Carty, I'm so glad you said that, and I get why they banned me now. Expo had a guest on that said his ambition was to be livestock. Yeah, I know. And I'm just like, oh, I want to just grab you by your big bulbous head and shake you and be like, stop, just stop. Wind your neck in, lad. Please, man. Please, I want to take my sandal off, right, and slap you and tell you about the errors of your ways. Sorry about that, people. I've had a lot of sugar and hot cocoa tonight, I have. Ooh. But yeah, man, I actually took my sandal off and started beating fuck out the settee with it. Shit's fucked up, man. Yeah, who the fuck is that supposed to turn around to me and say I got fucking mental health, bro? Do you know what I mean? Cheeky fuck, bruv. Cheeky fuck. Oh my god, man. Liam Carty, there is not enough Crocs, sandals, or Jesus creepers on this earth for me to throw or put on my feet and show how angry I am through the medium of dance, bro. Through the medium of dance. There's not enough feet on this planet to place enough sandals on, bro. Joe Brown. Joe Brown. Listen, John Smith got that, right? From where I got it, right? I had a thing about skinny jeans, and other wife was like, oh, I'm going to buy skinny jeans for you now, innit? Right? And it proper squeezes your bum cheeks right together. And you know, when you're out working in this weather, bro, and it's all sweaty and rubbing, bro. Yeah, Joe Brown, man. John Smith feels your pain, bro. I feel your pain, man. That's real man talk here, bro. Stop scratching it, bro. You make it worse. Get a bit of Panthan. It's called Panthan. It's bum cream and that. Get a bit of that shit on there, man. No, bro, you can ask the wife. She's in the chat right now. Sasha King, bro, I'm as sober as they come, lads. Do you know what I mean? Right? I just get super excited when I see bullshit and I just keep it in for fucking ages. Right? These people honestly think I'm having a roast or taking it personal. Can you imagine if I took it personal and put my intelligence to the test of yours and started putting shit out, bro? Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, bro. I'd end up driving a truck through someone's wall on a live stream, bro. Bunch of fucking. Never piss off someone, right, who's 5 foot and 8.5 stone, bro, right? And wears a bulletproof vest and walks around with dogs and shit, bro, armed to the teeth, man. Don't piss that little skinny wanker off. Look at that on the screen. I can't even read. Oh, God. Well, those bowling ones are proper rare colours and that, isn't it? But you know, since I can't think who said it. Why they were on about John walks on in skinny jeans and bowling shoes and that, and I just thought, you know what? Why my wife paid hundreds and hundreds of fucking pounds for them? Do you know what I mean? Why I don't want to let it down, so I just but they are comfortable as fuck, and it's it's crazy, isn't it? It's madness, man. Do you know what? I like the highly offensive comments, right, that roast me. Or when people say, John, stop saying the same word all the time. Or stop being a wet wipe, John. Step it up, bro. Or stop being a beg, John. Right? I'm good at taking constructive criticism. You know, people who can't take constructive criticism says a lot about them. Very weak minded. Live free. Let me tell you something. I don't even want to mention his name because I don't want to give him clout. Right? But I call Julian Balloon, right? So if I say balloon, we all know what we're talking about, and shuffling his cock pump. Listen, them two have got serious insomnia. They're insomniacs, right? They got either alcohol or medication, right? Massively addicted to alcohol medication, right? And I know for a fact, right? Julian is smoking shitly grown uncured weed, right, full of nutrients, right? And that shit's going to give you a headache all day, right? And the shit he talks about online, right? Oh, and I've been doxxed and I'm not... Brother, listen to me, right? Live free. Listen to me. Me and Expo, right, were getting doxxed, right, 16 months ago, right? And I spoke to that fucking wonky nose fucker, right, behind the scenes, and we like, what do we do, bro? And we just laughed and said, bro, just don't do nothing. Don't, because if you tell them, right, they'll do it even more, isn't it? Right? And bro, the people who were trolling us, right, listen, I'll get into it, right, but we actually saved them over Christmas time, bro. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, do you know what, everyone? Right, for all my wonderful viewers, right? My son's a gentleman, right? Look at that. Look at that, right? He's 5 to 11, right? And he's walking home, man. What a gentleman. Wait there, wait there. Do you want to say anything to the viewers?
Hello.
Oh, it's he lush. Oh, and he's going to marry her one day. He walks her home and spends like 5 minutes outside giving her hugs. Wait there, wait there. I'll close the door. Go on, I'll close the door. Oh, they're so sweet. Right, say goodbye to my viewers, love.
Bye.
Oh, they're not less. Oh, my God. I'm so proud of him. Yeah, but that's a real man, bro. That's how a real dad rolls, bro. Yeah, no shit's fucked up around here tonight, bro. Bristol Bomber, do you know how hard he was to unblock you, lads? Right, listen, Bristol Bomber needs a spanner, bro. Do you know why? Do you know why? Why? My rogue mod has got you on his hit list, bro. Why? I unblock you every day, I do. Why? That's like one of the first things. You know, I pick the dog shits up, go and do my thing, put a computer up, why have a look at some of my investments and that. Do you know what I mean? Why, you know, I do a bit of my business, can't say too much, right? And you know what I do after all that's done? Right, John Smith sits back, right, goes on YouTube, right, and blocks about fucking 30 people, right, and then I just crack on with my day. Yeah, man, but someone, listen, you got a fucking like a gagging order on you by my rogue mod, man. It's nice to see you back, bruv. Timmy from South. Oh, God. Okay, now. Is that wonky nose fuck alive, or you just you sitting there listening to me thinking, shall I roast John Smith? Shall I roast John Smith? Bro, don't do it, man. Don't do it. You know why? Because you make it fucking bad for yourself, bro. Because every time you go live, I'll go fucking live, bro. Right? And I'm a lot, bro. Listen, I'm a lot cleverer than you, mate. I'm a lot cleverer than you. Fucking hell, man. A lot cleverer than you. And you know, I've realised you're the doxer, you fucking wonky nose cunt. You're the doxer with your fucking trolls and that, bro. Right? I tried warning you, right? I'll never tell you how to run, bro. Even someone who hates me, I'll never tell them how to run their channel, right? I can only, like, you know, like virtue signal access. I don't want to upset your feelings, bro. But we're taking it into another direction, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Not going in the direction you're fucking going, you stupid cunt, wonky nose fuck. You go live, I go live now. Yeah. Yeah. You want to step it up? Why you want to do that? Why watch what I fucking put online, bro? You're good, bro. I don't mind. We can have a little war and that, bro. You know, I'm a bit clever, right? I can sit back like you think you're winning and that. Why not just go, boop, put a little thing up, bro? Yeah, what do you think of that? Because you've done it, right? You jump online and say, oh, I'll never do this or put that up, bro. You play them all the time, you lying cunt. Do you know what I mean? Fucking little faggot and that. Little faggot and that. Do you know what I mean? Fucking just dickhead, bro. Don't pull a one over. Listen, bro, right? I'm not, bro. Listen, it's not personal, bro. Right? You know how I am. I speak my mind, whether people don't fucking like it or not, right? And I will go to wherever I fucking like and I will speak to whoever I like. And you know what, right? You will do nothing and you will have no fucking bearing on what I say anymore, right? Or contacting me behind the scenes. Don't have a go with this guy. Don't have a go with it, right? That has no bearing on me anymore, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because if I do, right, then you become my boss, bro. You're not my boss. You never were. You never will be, mate. Let me fucking tell you now, mate. Fucking sick of it, bro. Embarrassed to say I was part of that shit, bro. Shit's fucked up, man. Cali, Bomber's one of them, right? I gotta keep on blocking, bro. I gotta keep on blocking him, right? Constantly, bro. Constantly, man. So I'm imagine, right? There's two people, right? I think is the right. Whoever's doing it, right? Whoever's blocking Mishi and Shell, right? I think, right? Did someone's blocking Mishi, Shell, and what's her name? Flavors, right? Constantly, right? And they're blocking them first. Do you know what I mean? They're blocking them first. But you know what? Right? You know why I left all the videos up? Because I got them on constant record. Right? So you know when you go back in here and do it, yeah, right? I've got it recorded. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait till you go on a model and all shit like that, right? And I don't do that in chats and I don't do this, right? And because I'm clever, right? I'll wait for you to do it. And then I'll put that video up of you blocking everyone, right? In previous videos that I've put up, bro. That's why you still got the mod, you thick cunt. Fucking falling into my trap. Falling into my trap. Oh! Don't ever forget I'm a lot intelligent than you. Hell of a lot. You just talk gas online and get people to put stupid videos up, right? I'm a lot smarter. But you know my best defense is? I play so fucking stupid. Do you know what I mean? I play so fucking stupid. Right. Let's get someone on, man. Have some fucking balls, right? And come on. There you go. But all these other dickheads you want to roast me, right? Wake me, right? Come on, bruv. Come on. No one's going to pause you, right? I'll even pause myself and let you talk. Do you know what I'll do? I'll listen to it, I'll dissect it, right? Make you a purple. Come on, man. Do you know what I should do? I should go over to your fucking channel, yeah? And just me and you speak, right? And we get 30 seconds, right? You put me on mute, you get it. You don't fucking do it, bro. You don't fucking do it, bro. Sad, isn't it? It's sad, right? You can't, right? Bit of conflict resolution, right? You can't just let other people fucking do it for you, bro. You fucking waster. Do you know what? Right? I'm just waiting for them to have a go, right? So I can just be like, do you know what? Boom, 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 boom. Right? Let's activate everything, boom. It's a bit of tough love, right? You need to be told, mate. I'm sorry, you need to be told, bro. Right? Constructive criticism, right? Some people confuse it um for having a go, right? Or fucking like belittling them, yeah? Or fucking like buffing it, but like, hitting them off their high horse and that, knocking them off their pedestal. It's not. Right? Constructive criticism can go a long way. It depends, right? How you choose to take that shit on board, bro. Oh, I'm playing around with the settings here. Oh, this is funny. This is not bad. Oh, wait there, wait there. I just figured something out. Waiting for some mad picture to load a minute, people. You're going to get something funny popping up on the screen. Let's see if it goes on. Oh, my logo. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, if we're going to add this picture right there. Can you see that picture in the corner of a pair of Doberman legs, like 6 foot in the air? You know, we got a steady 65 on the stream, haven't we? Callie, am I still live? The chat has just absolutely stopped for me. Right there, I'll go in and I'll go out. Yes, that's better. I can see the chat now. I can see it. It's all moving. Sorry, people. The thing with Expo, we can't take... Yes, Dave, right? Look, it's not like I'm slipping back into my old self, right? Because if I wanted to slip back into my old self, I'd be a cunt and trigger people, right? And I've got my ammunition here, right, to fucking trigger them all in a funny way, not a personal way, right? But what you got to understand is, right, all of these people have become the thing they don't hate. And they got the Messiah complex. Yeah, they got like bare Messiah complex, right? So they think, oh, how dare he go against me, right? Let's go. But, bro, do you know what that means, right? You're weak fucking minded, right? And you can't listen to the fucking truth. If anyone on Expo is getting the better of him, he gets the panel to go again. Yeah, but believe it or not, Sasha King, do you know what? Right, that's a known tactic, right? I used to use. Yeah, but do you know what tactic I'm on now? Outsmarting someone, right? Get on my fucking panel, right? I won't overtalk to you, right? I'll let you call me a cunt for fucking ages, right? I'll actually put it on pause, don't I? And I let the people talk, right? And I give them 90 seconds, right? And then I pause them, and then I have, like, it doesn't even take me 60 seconds to put a point across, because I don't do personal attacks and that. I'm not fucking stupid, bro. I got a family, do you know what I mean? Phil Expo has been the wimp on speaking to him like a brother. What's that all about? PP saying 3D is boss, and he didn't say that in Fighting Trolls Day. Look, right, PP needs YouTube, right? PP's the biggest flip flopper, right? It is. You know, something happened to Expo's channel and it went, right? Do you know where he'd go? He'd either latch on to me, right? Or he'd latch on to the next it, right? Or the next X Factor, as they call it. That's where the X Factor, right? It's a very old word. You know, where someone goes, oh, you got the X Factor. That's what that program was named after. That means the in, you know, the next big thing. You know, fucking hell. So I sort of get it with people. I got a guest. Yes, Kaz, what do you think of all the delusional fake Hardman?
How you doing, John? You good?
I like the way he deflected to me instead of yeah, all kids. He's like, I can't. Of course, bro, I'm proper sober and good, bro. I'm on the giggles today, bro. Trust me, I've had like, I put two Whistlers together, right? And two little Whistlers together and made a big spliff, right? I got the giggles. I had an epiphany, Kaz, and I just thought, you know what, right? I need to speak my fucking mind today. Isn't it mad? I bet that bro, Kaz, they're all thinking I'm like having a personal attack on him. It's not, is it? It's just
So,
saying what like I'm feeling, bro.
YouTube Hardman. The thing is, they come on here and they think they're the first batch of YouTube Hardman ever. But we've seen this fucking cycle so many times before. And it never ends well for them, does it? It always ends up on a canvas.
Exactly. Kaz, that's why I love you. Do you know why? Right? Because you say it as it is. Right? What's happening now with Exposure TV, right? We saw, right, 14 months ago happen. We've seen this happen with Fighting Trolls exactly the same way. Exactly the same way.
You are string.
Yeah, man. It's like Lion King is because, to me personally, right? I don't know how all you feel, right? Because I'm just going to put my opinion across for 30 seconds, right? Personally, to me, Lion King has become the new Astring, right? And Expo to me now has become the new Fighting Trolls, right?
I don't want to slag off Lion King because he does me 40 rashers of bacon and 3 kilo blocks of cheese.
Could you imagine, right? You know, his personal life and his hygiene, right? If we knew about, like, you know, like which shops he hits, who he sells his cheese to, right? Who he buys his 10 bags off, bro, right? It'd be hilarious. It'd be out, bro, it'd be the most funniest thing ever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's one of them junkies that probably expect you to give him a bit of foil with his bits.
Oh, Larry, give me 2 seconds. I'll let you on now. I got someone in the background. But Kaz, right? It's just, do you know what it is? It's not personal to me, right? It's come to the point now, right? Look, I ain't been online, you know that, for well over a month, right? The kids have been up, right? And I'm just, right? Kaz knows the situation, right? I'll just explain it to the viewers, Kaz. Right, I haven't been on YouTube for weeks and weeks. The past 7 days, it's been the school holiday, so I've got the young baby, I've got the house to look after, other things, right? So I've been at home, I've had a lot of free time to myself. So basically, what I done, I typed in, because I wanted something extremely outlandishly hilarious that would appeal to my bipolar. So I typed in the word comedy into YouTube, and instantly all the fake hard men come up, and it's come to the point now, right? Do you know all these characters online? Because, brother, right, and to the community, right, it's become so funny to me, right? It's so funny, right? And it's like the Mick Truells of the world. And what was that guy who was on Expos the other night, JLTV?
Which one?
Oh God, he's got a big channel about fucking. He's got like tens of thousands of viewers. That big bowl guy.
Oh, Armchair Arthur.
No. He runs a podcast. He was in jail. He got a Geordie accent. He was actually on the panel, bro. He jumped on
I know what you mean, the bloody weapon with fucking teardrop tattoo, bloody soft ass.
Yeah, him. Right, listen, is people like him, right? Brian Cockrell, right? Exposure TV, yeah, and all of them people, right, are the gift that keeps giving, right, and fuels, right, that fucking like comedy inside me, right, and it's just, bro, it's so hilarious, bro. I'm telling you, it's just like, wow, man, like, wow, what's going on here, lad? You know what I mean?
I just can't take anyone serious with a fucking teardrop tattoo on their eye. And what did he say? When he was a kid, he dreamed of going to jail. Like, where do they make these people?
Yeah, that's right. Look, it's all amicable that he's got out of it, right? And he's not bashing anyone's head in, right, for a fucking half ounce of gear, right? That's all good, right? And not there going round the wing with a spoon, right? Fucking digging anuses out, right? For fucking, I don't know, a couple of fucking Valium and a fucking spliff. Do you know what I mean, right? I respect that, and I respect these people, right, are sharing their experiences and that, right?
Maybe
But
when
look,
you watched an episode of Scum and thought, fucking, I'll have a bit of that.
oh God, it's madness, right? And do you know what I think? Sean Atwood, right? You know what we're thinking, right? I think, right, and look, right, it's nothing against Sean or anything like that, right? I think Sean Atwood, right, seen what I see, right, about a year or two ago and thought, you know what, right? I'll get Ellis on my podcast. I'll get Brian on my podcast. I'll get all these people on my podcast, right? And I'll just sit back, right? And just let them dig a hole really deep, right? And then in about a year's time, I'll sit back and just watch them all argue and destroy themselves, bro.
That Atwood's bird, that Jen, she's pregnant, isn't she?
Yeah, do you know what, right? I don't watch it as much. I choose not to because I don't want to get too deep into it. But I did hear that from another podcast that she's pregnant. And Jen, in real world, right, me and Casanova on a panel, right, look, we wish you all the best and everything like that. But look, there's only one thing John Smith wants to know. Do you know who the father is, Jen?
It'd be Andrew Goins to stud. She used to stud.
I can imagine Sean Atwood standing here, right? With the insemination bag you use for dogs and that. I can imagine him going, no, I've got the best stroke. I know how to stroke. Right? I can imagine Jen standing there, right? Oh my God, the image I got in my head, Kaz.
He's a crazy one, that Atwood. But isn't it funny how when we were that Decker gate, that Daddy gate, with Sean Atwood And then obviously Decker's come along and it's just took the heat off of Atwood, hasn't it?
Do you know what happened here, right? Look, let's think in the real world, right? And not like, where we can't see anything online because everyone thinks this or everyone thinks that, right? But if we were all sat in a room, yeah, and we were all involved in his business, which is his online thing, and say we were board members now, yeah, and we're all sat in a pub, and we're all like, right, okay, we get on, right? So they get on, jogging on, everything's good. He thought, right, what's his name? His mate who passed away.
Oh, Wild One.
Yeah, Wild Man falls asleep in a fence, and the podcast's finished. She's watching comments about it, and everyone's laughing. A couple of months down the line, everyone starts arguing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, Kaz, with this. Hang on. Keep that thought. Keep that thought. Yeah. That was it, right? So they start arguing and everything like that, and then Atwood turns around and says, and he was helping Callie, wasn't he? Callie, right? The one who was into the whole, he was helping her, wasn't he? Right, so they sat there the one day, right, and he's living within his judgment, right? He has a momentary lapse of judgment, yeah, and he's like, do you know what, right? Do you know I'm talking, right? I got a wicked idea, right? It's 11 o'clock at night, right? They've smoked a bit of weed and that. Do you know what I mean? Right? He's looking after her, making sure she's not touching hard drugs. He's taking her phone away, making sure she ain't contacting the local shotter to run a 20 down. Where you sneak it through the window and like, oh, here's a £20 note to the fucking letterbox, right? So Sean's doing good, right? They're a little bit bored. They're not taking hard drugs. And he just thinks, do you know what? Right? About these comments with Anne, let's do a stupid spoof video. Bit of bad judgment, Sean. John Smith's got to turn around and say it. You're getting looked under a magnifying glass online. That was when you were right at the top. You were running YouTube. You were the boss of YouTube. But personally, I think it was just a momentary lapse in judgment, Sean. You shouldn't have done it and everything. But yeah, man, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Right, and because that's stupid, and I'm not backing him up, Sean. You done, John Smith's gonna say it. I think it was stupid what you done and everything, right? But that one incident that was a catalyst, right, for all the beef online, right?
Did you watch the episode of Sean Atwood where Andrew Goyne went on and told his life story?
Yeah, I did see it start to begin. I've scrutinised it.
He got charged with 2, not 1, 2. You count them, 2 sexual assault charges and a dirty protest.
I know, Kaz. Look, right.
One, you could think, well, maybe that's someone with a bit of spite, but when it's 2 separate occasions, shit, man.
I know. The one thing I know to be fact, right? And Kaz, look, right, I love you and everything, right? But I only deal with even if it is fact, right? I only need to look into it. But the only thing I know to be fact, right? And I know you watch Andrew Goyne. I know you watch all my live pod things. Look, it's nothing personal against you or anything like that. Yeah, I've never had beef with you. But the one thing I do know that did actually happen was the oh God, what was it called? The Andrew Goyne, the dirty protesting. That's the only one thing I know that did actually happen. It wasn't proved to be or anything like that.
I don't think he's learned I don't think he's learned his lesson with dirty protests because he's always got dirty fingernails still.
God alive. But Andrew Goyne, what a mad fucking character, man. Wait there, Callie, wait there. I'm not looking at the chat, wait there. I just had a message to say, look at the chat. What's been happening in the chat? Oh, Cumbrian Truth, wait there. When he went in Cumbrian Truth on his own was another cringy one. Listen, that Cumbrian Truth, right, is just bare mental health, bro. That's the name I ain't heard in time, bro.
Do you reckon when he gets out, he'll take one for the team and take on Paula Benny and keep her out of the inboxes of people on YouTube?
That Paula, do you know that Paula, you mean Paula Beanie?
Yeah. Do
you know what? I only seen a little bit of her on Cesspit months, and it could have even been a year, could have even been over a year, right? But I seen a little bit of her, And I look, right, it's not personal. I just go on the characters, right? I treat them as characters and players, and all of this is a game, right? That's how I see it, Kaz. Yeah, there's only a couple of people I got real time for on here, right? Straight away, I saw it as a talker, as a bullshitter, someone who doesn't sit back and is quiet and observes, listens to the information right, and then can give a point.
The thing I noticed about her was how much she itches. If she's not on opiates, and she's got a dose of fleas.
Oh, what a comment. Expo has a mod. He's blocking people when you go to bed, John. Hating on you go live. So, listen, hello. Listen, I'm not saying, right, who that fucking rogue mod is, right, who I caught, yeah, where I got it on constant record and I left. If you notice, right, I take all of the videos down. I was just explaining it actually, but I'll explain it again for you. I left them videos up constantly, right? Because I got something in the background recording them constantly. Yeah, just waiting for that rogue mouth to pop up, right? So I can see who's doing it. So it says so and so is blocked or thing. Yeah, I know who it is, bro. Right, I'm just waiting for the right moment to play it with, right? To prove how weak-minded they are, right? If that's not fucking conniving, I don't know what is, Kaz. Oh.
It's all YouTube. It's all a laugh, isn't it?
The only reason why Mencho's a mod, right? Because Mencho's one of them ones who's been here since the beginning, and it's not real to him, bro. It's all a big giggle and that.
Yeah, he's a witty guy, Mencho, isn't he?
But listen, Mencho does what I do. He plays stupid, don't he? And plays a character, right? And sticks to it stringently, bro. Right? But I understand, right? Listen, I understand Mencho. I get it. Right? And Mencho's got that spanner there because, look, Mencho disappeared for months and months because he was doxxed, wasn't he? Yeah? And I know who Mencho is, right? And Mencho knows, right? When it comes up in it, I used to take it all the time, yeah. And Mencho does exactly the same if fucking my thing comes up. So, it's just one of them unfucking spoken agreements we got, bro.
Mencho will be fighting trolls. His first YouTube breakdown, didn't he?
But we had him with it. See, what a lot of these people don't realise, right? Right in the beginning, when Mencho used to, bro, I've been on a panel with Mencho, right? Christmas Day, I was on a couple of years ago. I was on a panel with him, Christmas Day, right? Funny as fuck, right? But what you got to realise is, man, a lot of these people don't realise what he was like in the beginning of that. A lot of people give a lot of things away in the beginning and shit like that. You know what I mean? They didn't realise when they were jumping on panels.
Yeah. I've never heard him on a panel.
Oh, another thing. What do you think of this K? This K? Is it K? I saw John Doe, right? My guy John Doe, right? Fucking, he's just watching everything, whoever it is, right? Whoever that guy is, yeah, listen, he's a little bit clever as well. He's all VPN'd up as well. But I saw this clip, right? It's some pissheads. I don't know who it is, right? But all I know is, right, there's some Facebook trolls and I've been arrested loads of times for fucking for malicious communication or shit like that, bro. And they fucking, bro, you want to see the kip of it? You want to see the kip of it, bro? Telling you, man, it just looks all haggard and ragged and shit, bro. Yeah, but you can tell, like, they're medicated up to the eyeballs, insomniacs and that. Funny shit, man.
Definitely, yeah.
I don't know, just this John Doe put a video up, right? And I'm just like, and these people go under the moniker, why you're safeguarding children and that, right? And it just, but bro, listen, they've been arrested loads of times and that. Why they get spoken to regularly by the police and that, told to fucking pack their shit in, bro. Why they got run off loads of Facebook fucking things and that, bro. Yeah, man.
It's like because they can't leave the house, we have to make enemies online instead.
Do you know what it is? Right, look, and I got to be careful because these people are serious mental health and they're not well in the head and they're angry, bitter people, right? Look, it's just people who have got nothing in the world, right? They're on PIP. They are, I'll give you an example. See me and my wife, right? We think years in advance, right? We're in business together, right? We got 7 kids permanent, 6 kids permanent. We've got another one doing their own thing, all grown up out of the house, doing their thing, right? So I'm a lot more cultured than these people, right? It's like their world stopped and they're on computers constantly. If they had a look at their analytics, right, they're spending about 18 hours a day That's eye contact on the screen. You know, if you've got a good computer, it tells you how much eye contact you have on the screen, right? It tells you how much watch time. You know, but basically, if you have a look at your analytics, right, these people have got, and it's true, Kaz, the thing between internet and reality, it's not even distorted, right? It's all jumbled up into one for them. And they see the world and people so different to what we do. Do you know what I mean? And these people actually think they're social warriors and what they're doing is good online. But you know what? Over time, slowly, they've become the one thing that they hate. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
It's disgusting, Kaz. Like, you know, I don't know how they do it and how they justify it. I try not to talk about them because they're toxic and the whole internet knows that they're toxic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, feel sorry for him in a way. It's the kind of people you wouldn't meet in normal life because obviously they never leave the house. But
Listen, them people are usually like, you know, the weirdo who only pops out to go to the shop to get gas and electric, right? Or pops out to go see their local drug dealer, or pops out to get alcohol early in the morning because they think no one's going to fucking see them, yeah? Or the only time they, like, going out is something important to them, right? Is going to see their drug worker or their key worker so they don't fuck up their medication. Do you know what I mean, Kaz? Right? We're dealing with people like that, you know? We're
what
dealing with people like that.
a PIP assessment's a day out.
Oh God. Wait there, let's get this fucking thing out, man. Lammy, I don't know who Lammy is, right? Wherever you are, man. Just any fucking jump on, man.
Yeah, Lammy's a good lad. Is there any mods in live chat who can share his link?
Yeah, I'll get him to do it now. JC, man, share the link. I know he's watching. Wait there, let me get this link out, man. It's a good little night tonight, isn't it? It's no personal attacks. No, I'm gonna fuck you up, right? Or guess what? Guess what so and so done years ago? Or do you know what I mean, bro? It's none of that shit, bro. Pip pip hooray! I like that one. Never heard such a foul-mouthed old slapper in my life. Bristol Bomber, look, right, you're welcome to comment to say what you are, right? But it's not a person. He is right. He is right, Callie. You're right. Yeah, but it's
disgusting thing she says about children.
yeah, I know. The thing that does old school. Where is it? That comment?
Bristol Bomber.
Yeah, Bristol Bomber. Right there, right there. Where's that comment gone?
It's not just him. There's loads of people.
Raz, man. I'm only looking right there, Kaz. I'm looking at the comments now. I do apologise. 2 secs.
No, it's cool.
And imagine, you know, when these people who everyone says are wrong and they get like basically like 84%, 80, about 85% of my chat, right? Apparently, yeah, they were all wrongins, weren't they? You know, they were all meant to be wrongins and all this shit and bad people. Do you know what it is, right? It's just people with an opinion. And if you've got an opinion, you get slated for it today.
What constitutes a wrong in these days? Someone
Exactly. Right? And everyone's trying to be morally better than each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm morally better than you, or guess what you done, or guess what this person's done. Well, YouTube at the moment, you know what it's full of? Insecure men, right? Grown men who have grown up, right? Who are really nice men, yeah? Who have grown insecure through the medium of Facebook, yeah? And they spurt disgusting, foul lies, right? To gain views and acceptance through comments, right? And a fake media of YouTube, right? Just full of just people who are exactly like them. And these people will follow them blind, you know. Oh, Lammy, we got a guest, Lammy. I don't know who you are, lad. Don't porn bomb me, right? We basically what we do, right? I'm letting you on. Can everyone introduce? What's his Lambie? Lambie.
Yes, mate.
It is a good lad, man.
What's happening, John? I've been
Not bad, sir. This is your first time on the John Smith show. Is there anything you'd like to add to the show, sir?
I'm about 40 minutes behind, John. I've been watching for the start.
So fucking hell, fair play. Fair play. No, basically, today, as the heading says, Lambie, we're talking about delusional fake hard men, ex-hard men, and how they portray themselves online.
It's
is there anything you'd like to add to that?
I just think it's like I caught the bit where Casanova says it too. We've seen this happen that many times. And that Lion King, he's saying he's training and all this. 2 weeks to a fight. Everybody knows he's going to get Bobby killed, basically.
Exactly, Lammy. And if I could just jump in and interpret on what you said, basically, what Lammy is interpreting is saying that it's very Astring-esque. It's very fighting trials. What we're seeing that's happening to Exposure TV by Dougie Joyce. It's very, very fighting Charles Ash, and it's just that's just the way it is.
Rinse and repeat, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah, it's just a repeat of a regurgitated storyline. And basically, we're not roasting, we're not being personal. It's just an opposing view. You know, at the end of the day, Lammy, I wish Dougie Joyce all the best in his dodgy escapades and any business that he has. You know, at the end of the day, John Smith has a family, Lammy. John Smith is 4'3". I don't want to die. Or I would not like travellers to come and see me. If anything, I believe that we are promoting Dougie Joyce through the medium of an opposing view. What is your comment, Lammy? How do you apply to that, sir?
It's just like Don King of YouTube.
Well, let's be honest. God, I'm dying. Sorry, just I've got to mute myself. Can you take the floor for a minute, lad? Oh, God.
I'll pat your back, man. How's Cass? Are you all right, mate?
I'm good, mate. How you doing, Richard?
Oh, good, man. That's the first time I've been in a panel, isn't it?
Did you never used to? I don't think you ever called in Honest Truth, did you?
No, I just had one of the daft blue things. He's all right, lads. So this Lion King's fighting in 2 weeks, eh?
Yeah, but if you remember fighting trolls 2 weeks before his big fight, he went to go see Paul Venice for 2 weeks, and look at good it did him.
Aye.
We've heard all this big talk before, haven't we? Just
exactly, mate. I caught, like, when I was saying I was in the back chat earlier, I could hear you talking, but I came in, like, back, you know, when you come in at the start, but aye, it is, mate. It is. The guy's delusional. Is it Tiger King or Lion King?
Tiger King.
Tiger King. Aye, he thinks oh no, that's the dude with the hangers. Aye, Lion King, eh?
Yeah.
Aye, he's 2 weeks till he's got a fight and he's saying he's resting. I can't even remember where he was in the resting.
Look, right, everyone, sorry to interject, right? You know what we're seeing with Lion King, where he's saying, okay, at least he's saying I don't need to train, you know, and I just, his training is smoking a cigarette every morning, right? But if anyone who's an old timer on here can remember, when Fighting Trolls was lying, and look, I love Fighting Trolls. There's nothing against Fighting Trolls. I actually love Fighting Trolls. But when Fighting Trolls said he was training, right, and this is when 7 nights a week, he was getting between 700 and 1,000 views consistently. I jumped on a panel and politely conversed with him. And if you go to YouTube Asylum, you will see it. I jumped on and said, how are you this evening, Fighting Trolls? I said, look, right. I said, please don't pull the wool over over John Smith's eyes. I know you haven't been training. Yes. I said, I know you haven't been training. I know you're talking guff online, but that's okay. That's okay. I understand what you're going through. Why you're having a lot of pressure off Dougie Joyce. You need to get paid. Do you understand? Brown and heroin's not cheap. Right? Right? John Smith understands this. Right? I get it, bro. Right? It's not personal. And I told him this. And do you know what? Right? It's just, right? It's people getting their mental health, right? And their weakness exploited, right? By people who are a lot cleverer, right? And conniving and a lot more dangerous than them. Right, look, and all I'm seeing, right, is Dougie just exploiting fucking Expo, right? Let's just be honest, right?
Aye, every 5 minutes there's an
right, like the next Fighting Trolls, isn't he? Expo, I know you're listening with one of your piece in. You know your hands free. You got the one earpiece in, right? You're listening to me and you're listening to fucking thing, right? I know you're laughing inside now, right? Because it's not personal. I like you, right?
an
But I think,
observation,
right,
John.
to me, you're a dickhead, bro, Expo, and he's getting treated, right, by Dougie like the next fighting Charles, isn't he? Come on, people. Put a one in the chat if I'm telling the truth, or put a fucking two in if you think I'm talking gas.
Do you reckon Lion King's one of them lads that
Or
works?
put a 3 in if you think Lion King's a professional.
I think Lion King wakes up on a morning, gets on Facebook, updates his status saying, just got back from him every session. As soon as he wakes up.
I think he watches too many Rocky films. Like every time Expo's about to go live, he pops a Rocky film on just to get himself G'd up.
Why do you think so many? It's not even just young men. I was going to say young men, but it's not even just young ones, is it? Why do you think so many men go on YouTube wanting to be perceived as like a hard man?
Oh, Cass, right? This is what you hate to try and work
I
your
got
head
you,
around,
Cass.
right? For the last month or so, this guy's been calling himself a professional fighter, right? And he knows he's going to win, he can't lose, and all this carry on. I've seen him hitting a punch bag once. I've seen him in it, but even that was ridiculous.
Sorry, lads, I got to interject. Fact notification, right? If you boys can just hang on and give me 30 seconds.
Yes, mate.
Was all right? Look at facts notifications comment there on my screen. Was all spawn of Cody Latchy, right?
Oh,
that is
guy.
true, right? But the catalyst, right, was when because he's more intelligent than this, right? Sean Atwood, right? He could see, right, that it was outlandishly hilarious to people who got a bit of intelligence, you know, all the fake Hardman thing, like the Cody Latchies of the world, yeah. Right, he was in the army, wasn't he? And all this shit, right?
Oh, the
Drummer boy,
Noonans and that.
drummer boy this, drummer boy that. I go on tab, right? I live fucking stone slabs on tab instead of fucking logs. Do you know what I mean? Right, just all craziness. And they could see through it, people. Right? I'm just replying to Thingy's comment. Right? Okay, it genuinely was. I take it back what I said about Sean Atwood. Cody Latchy was the catalyst for to turn it into a drama community, wasn't he? He was the catalyst for it.
Peggy's Troll used to send pictures of a dog to Cody Lachey. Big up, Skeletor.
Listen, the last time Cody ever was online, right? Look, I got it all recorded, and I swear this on my kid's life. You know, the last time Cody was online, ever on a live, I was the very last comment. Yeah, and do you know what I put in there? Do you know what I put in there? Listen to this, right? And I swear this on my kid's life, right? I put in there the super true. And if anyone was on that podcast, right, I don't even have to explain what happened, right? His very last one, yeah. My last comment was, and it was under a totally different account, right, that I had ages ago from a phone that broke, and I couldn't even because it cost too much to fix the phone, right? Do you know what the last comment was? We did, the dogs are fighting. Sit down. The last ever comment on there was mine. And do you know what it said, Kaz? The super truthers will be all over this. And do you know what he done? He leaned in, and you can hear him mouthing my comment where he's going, oh, the super truthers. Like how? Where he was reading a comment. And do you know what he done? He fucking instantly hit it off, bro. He instantly hit it off. I fucking swear to God, bro.
The beginning and the end for Cody were live streaming from the bath. So guess who were live streaming from bath the other day? Paul Ellis.
Oh, him. I missed that Cody Lackey whole thing. I was wheezy and that. I started watching, and then it was Fighting Trolls.
I've seen Cody more on them Noonan documentaries.
Aye.
They were a bit of a sad one, really.
That's the guy, Dan G, woke up and he was battering man off.
What's that?
The Dan Gino say woke up and he was battering man off in the corner of the living room or something.
Yeah, but Darren was bent over posing for him at the time.
I helped him get to the vinegar strokes faster.
Only a problem when they fell out.
Aye. Brilliant.
Gotta love YouTube, man.
Look at that comment from Liam Carty, boys. I used to think Cody was a real criminal until I saw him on a fest inviting a subscriber. Do you know what? I knew, right, Cody straight away just by a few things he said, right, because he wasn't talking to him, a boy, right, and or anything like that, yeah. I knew, right, that he just done his basic training and got through it, yeah. Right, I knew he never done like one tour, right, up at his bit in, right. I knew he never served his time.
What he
Do you
was
know what I
in
mean? Right,
basic.
and I knew he was full of shit back then. But YouTube was stuck in a rut then where you couldn't say what you were thinking because these people were seen like messiahs, wasn't
Aye,
they?
aye. But they were like, aye, I know what you mean. They had their clique at that point. It was like hard to get into or affect.
I think that was one lie that bit him in arse, though, wasn't it? Because being a, what do we call it, a Walter Mitty, fake serviceman, people take offence to that, don't they?
Stolen valor,
That's the word.
Listen, look, I don't want to get too deep into it, right? But I've seen a bit. I don't want to embarrass the guy, right? Because we're not here to affect anyone's mental health, boys. And I won't say some names, right? But I saw something, right, that was so outlandishly fucking right. It was the worst case of stolen valor I ever seen, right? And do you know what it made me want to do? Right, go and give a couple of right, and I know quite a few people who have served in that, right? And I'm not just on about old timers in my fucking local boat club, right? Listen, right? His claim of stolen valor, right, was so outlandishly funny, yeah, right? That it, oh my god, look, right? All I can say, right? PD, you know, PD should have been, right, an interrogator, right? And he should have automatically, right, got picked to be an interrogator, right, and pushed through for it. Right, it was the most subtlest, gentlest interrogation, right, I've ever seen, right, but
I
it was
saw that.
effective, right, it was effective, right, and if I were there, if I never found it that funny, right, do you know what, right, I would have got in contact, right, with a couple of the boys, right, and got him on blast and that, right, but Jesus Christ, right. Oh, sorry. Callie saying I'm saying way too much, so I got to pack it in. Sorry, Callie. Sorry, love. Yeah, but listen, right, look how outlandish this guy's story was. Do you know what he said to PD?
Aye.
Do you know what he
Aye,
said to PD? And I'm not going to say his online name or anything like
No,
that.
no, I
Right?
know
I'm not going
exactly
to
who you're
virtual
talking. I
signal
know.
and say what channels to go to, see who's clipped it. Why? Because we're men on here, right? We're not going to do that, right?
No.
Look, the guy said he got fucking he saved right a hostage situation and he was in the SAS. Right, he's on yeah, right, he got gangrene in his legs. Yeah. And the way PD was going,
I
wow,
know.
wow. Right, and he's talking about his pension. He goes on, you know, so you must have done fucking Ireland and that, you know. You know, when all shit like that, I was just like, oh,
it was
boy, this
class, mate.
right, and the guy right slipped into a mental health episode, right? But he was so elegant the way he slipped into it, right? Lambie, is it Lammy or Lambie? Lammy, right? The way, right, this guy, right, slipped into it, right, and the way PD sat back, right,
Yeah.
and through every fibre of his body wouldn't roast it, you know, he just let him dig his hole deeper, and he said that he was in the SAS, right? He decided to stay back and be a hostage, right? So they could all get away. And he managed killing some of them and shooting them, right? And I was just like, oh, bruv, I can't even explain it, right? It was just, right? Whoever this John Doe is, right, who managed to clip it, right? Oh my God.
Yeah. It's like you say, see if it went full bore and like interrogated the guy that we're talking about. If he'd like hit him hard and says like, "Give me dates, give me this, give me that," the guy could have just clammed up. But the way PT done it, that was pure gold. Like,
Lampy, but in this YouTube, right, 'cause it's so outlandish, right? You know, with it all serious and that. You know, with it all bare serious. And they're all like walking around fucking fishing lakes, right? And they're all like, I think John Smith has a bit of mental health, you know, and you know, and fucking you got these people jumping on talking about tin foils, right? And then people's fucking being firebombed and they went into the other side of the fucking like world, right? And you got people fucking like pizza face camping, right? And then you got Danny the Grass, right, making videos and shit, right? It's so serious now, right? Where I did all so serious, right?
Aye.
But I wake up and I laugh.
Do you know like some of the characters now are like that are like they're almost household names now? Like YouTube's kind of created these kind like these characters are like amazing. Some of them you couldn't make up if you tried. Like you know if YouTube was like an EastEnders or something.
Oh, stop, man! Oh,
What's that? Read
shit,
that
now,
out, John. I can't
oh
read
my
it.
God, free speech, right? Really shows who the wimps are, innit? You know, the ones you can't take it and that. Do you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? The roast of John Smith, man. I'm gonna do the roast of John Smith, man.
John, you can. Yeah,
Now,
it's all good, mate. And like yourself, I'm all about the high hair and a laugh, mate. You don't need to hurt folk to hear a laugh, do you, mate?
Lammy, if you
Take
don't
it to-
laugh, right, you'll cry. Look, right, I'll give you an example, right? You know that smackhead Stacey who's in the chat now, right?
Yes,
I
what a
think,
laugh.
right, right, she's the most funniest fucker, right? Have you seen the
Her
Jockney
videos
video?
are
Have you
brilliant.
seen the Jockney and Julian
Aye,
video?
the Highlander one. That's fucking
Yeah, right.
brilliant.
It brought me back to my childhood because I could never get it on tape, that song, right? And it just happened to come up on one of my mad playlists as I'm pushing
Aye.
them up round doing my dad duties. Yeah, but it was the actual video with Stacey,
I
but it
know.
ended up in one of,
Aye.
right, and I'm laughing my fucking head off, right, pushing them up round, right, my boxers, right, my fucking sliders, right, my glasses and that. Oh my God, right, but listen, do you know what the funniest thing is, right? About fucking a year and a half ago, right? I was there, right, trying to fucking like that fucking cow, that fucking bitch, right? But then I just come to realise, right? No, man, these people are just like funny and that, bro.
Oh, John, our videos are. It's like Sean Moon's ones. I'd see if you just hit it at the right time of the day or whatever, man. They're just different class. That's what you need. It is variety, mate. And Stacey's one of the best at it when it comes to like just everything, to the music, to the thing with like.
Shall I be honest? Stacey's a bit of a realist, right? If you do anything online, yeah, she's her own agent, right? You know, you do something stupid online, right? She'll latch onto it and fucking remind you of
You
it,
fucked it.
right? And you know, if these people don't learn from that, do you know what I've learned? You know, you do something fucking stupid online, yeah, and you say it, right? Someone puts it up, bro. You know, you don't adapt and learn from it, yeah,
Yep.
then you're just stupid. Do you know
Aye,
what I mean?
mince, you're mince, mate. Because like I've always says this, what you say will be used against you. It's not even like what can it be. What you say on YouTube will, if it can be used against you, like so.
Like that it will and can be again used against you in the court of YouTube. You know, do you know what I mean? Oh God.
Aye.
This YouTube, I never thought it would. It really sorts of men from the wimps and that. You know, if you sit back, right, and profile it, right, and take constructive criticism on board, Jesus Christ, man. The weak-minded people are usually the ones with the biggest muscles, right, and the hardest punching, eh? Come on,
There's
let's
some
be all
strength
honest.
sitting
Let's be honest.
taking notes.
The weak-minded are usually the ones who can punch hardest and look the most pretty.
Never lost a fight. Are the ones that shout.
You can
Aye.
punch that.
Right
Do you
there,
know?
let's get this link out. Someone wants this link.
John, you ever thought to yourself, like, maybe like there's some shrink sitting about, like, just thinking to themselves, fuck me, I'm not even going to try and study this.
Listen, right, I know for a fact, right, there's a couple of people who have even done like a little 3-year in psychology, right, who
Yeah.
never comment, who watch everything, right, who are sitting, right, and maybe they can't get a job at the moment, right, they're educated, right, who are sitting back, they never comment, right, just laughing their heads off of us, right, and
You know what?
stupid we are.
John, you know what I call it, mate, right? I say it's the Jeremy Kyle demographic that got locked in through that carry on for that 3 years, and YouTube was the new stomping grounds for the Jeremy Kyle fans and that, and it's just basically...
Lemmy, that's a very good metaphor to explain it, right, to the demographic that we have in the chat at the moment. If you just give me a moment to explain it. What it is, Lambie, our algorithms, our interests in the real world, right, have all brought us together on YouTube. Yeah, and I believe it was the pandemic
Mhm.
and all of us sitting indoors and having that little bit more time to ourselves. Yeah, and our algorithms and, as I said, our interests brought us all together. And it created a community, and that community organically grew into a topic community.
Mhm.
Then it grew into a 3D Fight Club community. Then it grew into like, charity and helping people, and then it turned into a roasting community, then an opinionated community, and now it's turned into a cross between mental health
Social
and
justice.
counselling.
Right, definitely. And the car crash TV, yeah, kind of fling that in as well, because it isn't in the Jeremy Kyle. So, like, a drama sells, doesn't it? So that's the unfortunate thing about YouTube, is like a thumbnail can bring you in more people at the start, and if you're saying something like, well, let's have a laugh, then
It's like the Steam meets Jeremy Kyle.
it is me. Jeremy Kyle, aye. Jeremy Kyle, but you just need to press a button to get on the show, kind of thing. You can call yourself what you want. You've been around as long as I've, Cass, ain't you, mate?
Aye, mate. Do you remember when Big Ann sent police, like, complaint at police about me, and ended up knocking on old Bobby's door because it reached out?
Kaz, do you want the manly thing to do is look, right? Because I want my channel to be a certain way. I do want it to be bitchy, right? Do you know I'd love nothing better for you to do, right?
Well,
For Anne to jump on here, yeah? Even if you mute it, right, and feel like a dickhead, right, and just let her vent, right? Because
Jeez.
do you know if you can sit back and let someone vent at you, right, and listen to what they're saying and fire it back in a different way? Do you know why? When you, like, say you have beef with someone in the real world on the internet, when you put all that shit to bed and get a bit of conflict resolution on, right? You don't have to get along, right? You can coexist, bro. And I tell you what, Kaz, deep down inside, you'd love nothing better than that.
I'd
Right?
buy that for $1.
I would love nothing more than to bury the hatchet with Andrew going right in his painted head. Wash.
I would miss that show for the world.
To be fair, if I miss it, knock me out, wouldn't it? Shoulders on him. Teddy's packing some power.
That would be a good show, that, like. Do you think you could get a go though, Cass? Do you think you'd be able to sit there and not, like, on mute while Anne was talking?
Anne won't be able to manage a live with me. I don't think he'd have the balls.
Subtle.
Kaz, do you know what it is? Right, I'm a big believer in conflict resolution, non-violence, yeah, and being realistic, right, and taking, even if they're a dickhead, right, and they say just dickhead things, yeah, I'm a big believer, right, in taking their feelings into consideration and putting shit to bed, yeah, and sometimes, right, conflict resolution, but it can go a long way, and mentally, right, just it does, right, and moving on, right, is a good thing, right, and sometimes you can even miss conflict, right, sometimes without realizing, right, we can enjoy the conflict, yeah, even as a bystander, or even a person who's deep in that beef, right, but I guarantee you, if you put it to bed with her, right, and just let her call you all a cunt under the sun and everything, right? But if you be a bigger man, right, and do it, right, and just coexist, right? Even if you say, look, I agree to just disagree.
Last word on Anne. You know the cost of living crisis is real. When Anne and Bobby have got to share the same set of false teeth, half each.
See, the thing that annoyed me about Anne, she banned me from my first comment on her channel because I used to go on that Weezy's channel, and because I used to be on that, she banned me and called me a neo-Nazi, and I never even got a chance to defend myself or even say I'm no. Mental.
Liam Carty replying to your comment. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I am.
Pete was right with that CB radio one. No, you just had up, mate. Sorry, John.
Sorry, no, my fault. I interrupted you. No, I'm just replying because I very rarely look at the chat because I believe, you know, when like we're talking, you know, when I jump on a live and I got guests on, I try my best not to look at the chat. Do you know why? Because it influences the flow, you know, where you just let it flow. But what do you mean, the beef with who, Carty?
Which Wason do you mean, Stacey? Do you mean the one without a single vein in his paws?
What's that? I can't see that one.
Stacey, man, you triggers Humble something wicked, bro. Do you know what I noticed the way Humble, I love him. Why? There's nothing personal against Humble, right? Because look, I don't have personal beef with no one, right? Humble was sat there, right? And I can imagine him planning it for ages, getting comfortable, sitting on that that rocking thing. And I bet you he said, no, get the food. Right? I want it all in, like all lined up, right? So then when I pan the camera around to the food, right, it's going to look good, right? And I'm going to look like I got slaves here, like some little 4-foot Filipinos running around with sushi. Do you know what I mean? Right? And he was all comfortable sitting back, right? And the second Stacey's name was mentioned, it was like, oh, and COVID TV, you know what I mean? And I was just like, oh, he's getting triggered.
Stacey's
getting
got
triggered.
Right. Stacey's definitely got that effect.
She's ruining his opiate experience. What a way to spend an holiday, though. Being all paranoid over YouTube.
Okay.
No, need blog. Sorry, boys. I got it. Listen, I'm not in the expo. But listen, you'll never catch me on that channel ever again, right? But Expo, right? I was with him from the beginning, right? I like Expo as a person, right? But at the moment, right, I'm just talking about the behaviour of that, like the shit that's going on in that channel, right? And his big fucked up wonky nose, right? And come on, right? Let's be honest, yeah. Right, I Expo, right? Look, you know when you turned up to see Ben Atchis, right? You know when you turned up to see Ben Atchis, and it's nothing personal, right? But you did look like, right, you've been on a fucking bag of heroin, right? And, you know, like a bit of a crack binge. You know when someone gets off the drugs, right? They're off the drugs and they're giving negatives, but they still look like a junkie, right? Come on, Expo, I love you, but don't pull a wool over my eyes, bruv. Right? John Smith's 5 foot dead, bro. Right? On a good day, I'm 9 stone, right? Come on, man.
Yeah, you're meant to open doors with your hands, not your face. Definitely.
Look, I don't agree. It's not I don't agree. I can do what the fuck he likes with his channel, right? Expo, I know you're listening, right? I know you got the every earpiece in, bro, on the other one, right? Look, bruv, right? Just fucking, I don't know what to say, right? I'm just speaking my mind. I'm not planning it, right, anymore. I'm sorry, bro. Do you know what I mean? Come on, man. Look at everyone taking that in. Is John virtual signaling? What does he mean by God alive, man? God, it's funny, isn't it? I'd say there's about maybe 10% of people who's a little bit intelligent on here, isn't there? You know, the ones in the chat and that. Oh, we did.
10%.
There is some proper smart ones, to be fair. It's just
yeah. That's why a lot of people ban them. They're tech savvy and they're a little bit smart. Do you know what I mean?
See, some nights it can be like watching paint dry, but some other nights it can be just one liner after one liner. If you just get the right blend and the right mood, it's fucking hilarious. You just sit back and watch, get more of a laugh on the chat than you do with the panels. But there's a lot of witty folk on YouTube, like.
Do you know what I'm seeing right now, right, as we speak, right? And as I said, we don't do personal attacks, right? We just say what we see, right? But you know what I'm seeing right now? It's just a regurgitated storyline, right? From some fucking dickhead who pops up, right? Once a year, right? Or once every 18 months, right? Give someone money. I'll put this on my channel, right? Go do this for me. Go do that for me. Go do this for me, right? And then when the fucking Fight Club finishes, bro, It's just like we all talk about it for a bit, right? And then we're all expected to get back together again. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Fuck off, I'm not doing it again. Why? I'm not a dickhead, bro.
John,
know what
I
I
was
mean?
saying this earlier. Do you know, find it funny every time there's a fight, that 3D fight club coming up that Dougie Joyce is about to fight somebody? Because it's like, now he's about to fight.
Bro, listen, he ain't fighting nobody. Right? Listen, I think Decker, right, is the biggest dickhead, right? Right? Basically, right, he's like a weak-minded fucking perverted
Simpleton.
child, right?
Simpleton.
He's a weak-minded child, right, in a 20 stone, right, fucking
Yes.
fighting animal body, innit? Yeah? And let's be honest, right? If Dougie was going to do something, right, he wouldn't have took Danny Chris Packet with him, yeah? He would have went to his fucking house, right, live, yeah, and I'd have fucking said, look, I'm outside your house, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Why I'm on camera, why I'm not fucking standing outside your house. I'm not dashing your windows, right, like a dickhead and then running away and making a YouTube video about it. Why I'm being a man, right, I'm going to stand outside your house. Right, I'm not going to come in your house, right, because I'm a man. Right, I'm going to stand outside your house. I'm going to go live, right, and see what you're going to do for 5 minutes, bruv. Right? Didn't happen. Right? Look, as much as, right, look, Dildo Dave, right, look, right, I'm just saying what I see, right, and I'm not backing Dildo Dave up on anything, yeah, right, but Dildo Dave went and seen him, didn't he? Right, Dildo Dave can't fight for shit, bruv, right, and he went and fucking seen him, and he ain't no fucking fighting man, right?
Dougie let a Turkish dentist give him big monoliths for fucking teeth.
Yeah, give him big polished gravestones. But I bet you the doctor, right, went up to the fucking, you know, the Great Pyramid of fucking Egypt and that, Khufu's pyramid, right? Chipped a couple of rocks off him. We're like, yeah, that's Dougie Joyce, that'll do for him, bro.
Then he used toothpaste. He used, what is it? Toilet duck thing with.
I can imagine Dougie Joyce with a big toilet brush and that brushing his teeth. Oh, God. Yeah, but Dougie, man, stop acting like a wuss. Go and fight Decker, bro. Getting fucking Danny Crispy to give him. Bro, he's getting Danny Crispy to give him a bit of fucking validation, isn't he? Going, oh, look who I'm with. I know you won't come out, bro. Do the video by yourself, you fanny. God, your life, Dougie. I don't want to die or anything. Like, I know you got like some mad firm and that. You know, and I will repeat it again. John Smith is genuinely barely 5 foot,
This is a cloned
right?
account as well. This is a cloned account.
Oh, God.
Brilliant.
No, stop,
John,
man.
I'm going to
Sort
bounce,
it out
my
with
man.
chocolate,
John,
man. No, stop. Wait there. Sorry to interrupt, boys. I'm a fucker for it. Right, look, I spoke to Jockney, right? I said I'd love nothing better, right, than for you two to sort out your differences, right? Right, look, I not stop.
Oh,
It's gone a bit silent there, hasn't it?
aye.
That Lee Barrow phones, man.
Aye, they burn. Are you on the phone now, Cass?
Nah, I'm on laptop, mate.
Fucking burning hot. The phone's when you're holding them in your hands, like.
Well, have you got like the headphones in and that? Because it's a fucker, you know, if you haven't got headphones or anything, you've got to pick the laptop up and stick it by your gob and that, haven't you? Oh, God.
I've never used a laptop on YouTube yet. No on panels or talking, I'm just watching things, but I've never actually. Just on the iPhone, Johnny, but it gets fucking hot sometimes when you go on a panel. But, aye, John, I was just going to say cheers for him, my own buddy, because I hate bouncing him, mate. But,
hey, look, it's the first time I've ever seen your profile or ever spoken to or anything. Look,
yes, mate.
I'm all about not having the same dickheads on pushing the narrative. Look, Kaz, look, he's my left-hand man. Right? I'll always have Kaz on all the time. He was there from the beginning, from the FIFA. Right?
Yep.
Anybody's welcome, bro. Even if someone wants to roast me, right? I actually sit back and let him have a go. Right?
Yeah, mate.
Do you know what I mean? Right? That's
I've been
what
in your chat a few times, John. Like, I just thought I'd pop on the night, so yeah, quick half hour with you, my man. I know Cass for back in the day, but obviously, like I say, I'll pop on another time, my friend. It was nice to get.
Lammy, listen, it was amazing having you on the show. Right,
my man.
Thank you for coming on, and I appreciate it, Lammy. You're welcome anytime. It was nice speaking to you for the first time. You take care, sir.
Take care, my man. Take care, Cass.
Brother. Wasn't that nice? You know, the way like I do it, you know, where people jump on, have a bit of a scream and I let them come on and conflict resolution, you know, get it
Yeah.
sorted like men and that's the way it's meant to be, people. You know, not getting some poor dickhead on all the time and you know, like when you know they're mentally compromised, they've had something happen personally in their life or something, right? And we all like jump on them and shit like that. Even though it is hilariously funny and it is entertaining for us, right? You know, we're men and that over here, so you know.
That's what Richard's live streams are like. He's had Garth on there, and because it's a calm channel, people like Garth come across really nice. Like, he
Brother,
shows
listen, that Garth, right? Look, he's easy to provoke and make him say things. Do you know what I mean? And he's easy to bully, that Garth. Look, they turned that Garth into a fucking like a proper monster, right? And if anyone thinks Garth, yeah, is there with a VPN, right, trolling people behind the fucking scenes and shit like that, right, you're thick and deluded, right? You dickheads, right, need to look closer to home, right? John Smith's not a grass, that's all I'm saying, bro. Yeah, right? God alive, man. But we're dealing with just super uneducated sick people with major mental health problems, Kaz.
I don't know, mate, the pick on the weak, innit?
Say that again?
The pick on the weak as well. Like
Yeah, like, you know, and I'm ashamed to say, like, you know, Masters and that, like, you know, and it was funny, wasn't it? You know, the roast of Masters and shit like that. But I only do it once and I do it in a comedic way where everyone laughs. Do you know what I mean? And that's it, right? I'm not up. Right, look, I've had 2 years of it, right? I'm not up for it anymore, bro. You know, I'm seeing people getting called the bacon word. I'm getting people's, do you know what I mean? Where they're goading them on purpose to do stupid things and walk on parks and fucking, do you understand? And jump on internet and speak to absolute dickheads they shouldn't be speaking to, or do you know what I mean, bro?
like, tell him to like kill himself and shit.
Bro, look what happened to fighting trolls, bro. Yeah, right? And what all the community did to fighting trolls and his fucking mental health. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to give him a bit of stick myself. I think when you first come on YouTube, I thought it's like you forget that it's people still. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got it, bro. Right, and I believe if I'm like I'm doing, right, it's not personal, right? I'm just saying what's on everyone's mind, and you know, not personal attacks and making up lies or anything like that. Cause so I just want to keep this channel as. Do you know what I mean? That's exactly how I want to keep this channel, not like all the other channels are. Fuck that. Kaz, man, it's the best way to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, just speak what's on your mind and say what's on everyone else's mind. Pablo is funny as fuck. Stacey, do you know what? He was, right? And we all used to tune in to see him, Stacey, and everything like that. Look, right? Fucking hell, man. We all pushed him into a bad corner. Do you know what I mean?
Fell off. It made me feel a bit bad. I'd have never roasted him as much if I'd have.
I'm ashamed to say it, right, Kaz? It wasn't until, right, he came back after months of not coming back, right? I felt a bit of a cunt, right? I felt it. Excuse my language, right? I did. I thought, fucking hell, man. The war of fighting trolls, right? And it was funny. It was, you know, at the time it was. And then I just sat back and I thought, fucking hell, man, you know, it's a bit wrong, like, you know, it's a bit wrong in that. And constantly regurgitating that storyline about it and picking at it. And do you know what I mean? And it makes the behind the scene trolls, you know, like the right weird arseholes who got nothing better to do with their life than they latch on to it, don't they? And then the people who are spewing that, the channel owners, become the messiahs of it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't like the begging for money, but then when someone's got a drug problem, I guess they're gonna do it, aren't they?
But Kaz, you got to look at it from, and I'm not justifying it, right? But look, right, he was in a hostel, he was around proper junkies and that, yeah, right. He was bro, he was smoking every fucking day. Do you know what I mean? Whether it be a tube, whether it be a little 10 bag, right? He was smoking. He was having a pipe and having a little thing to come down, having a pipe. Do you know what I mean? And then you get people, right, who were donating in big little whacks. Right, and then he was like, "I'll go on, I'll buy 100 quid or 100 quid of another." Do you know what I mean? And then your judgment and your mental health gets clouded.
It's easy to watch from the comfort of his homes, forgetting that the lad were in a hostel, and that can't be a good place.
You got it. You got it. Oh, JC, I just noticed you were in the chat then. Go on, son. Remember his sister in the bin at the... Brother, I was the first one to watch that video, right? And you see the way Bobby K was there trying to like, oh, let me help you. But he's like looking with his proper cracked up eyeballs and that. Proper like chin wobbling all over the place trying to be the amical man. She was so... And you know what, right? She is a lovely girl in the real world, let's be honest. It was just that one little thing, right? It was interpreted as just a fucking funny as fuck, wasn't it?
It was hilarious. It was only like one funny when people started giving Pablo shit for it because from his position, it's like his sister, innit? And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, it was funny, but the way he got stick, it's still his sister, innit, man?
Yeah. Non-snowflake, wait there, stop being a fan and get back on Xbox.
My sister, I couldn't think of anything like more hurtful, man. So I get it.
Bobby K was between those legs in a flash. Fucking hell, man, you've scrutinised that video as well, have you, Pete? Don't worry, lad, I scrutinised that video.
If Bobby
he was eyeing it up and down, pushing closer, like pushing the legs further apart, the dirty bastard. Sorry, Snowflake, sorry. What's that fucking wonky nose cunt been saying about me? What's he been saying to his army of fucking little uneducated Mongol trolls, man? Who's on his panel right now? Who's on his panel, bruv? Bro, we're going to put him on blast now, right? Who's on his panel? Alibaba, go on, lad. Who's he got on there now?
That Bobby Carl fight was funny though, wasn't it, against Ben Hatchett? 20 seconds in, he's on canvas, fucking chicken picking.
Yeah, Ben Hatchett won training, was he? We don't call him Ben Hatchett, we call him Ben the Matches. Or Ben, not the road man, he's a road steward, isn't he? He's Dougie Joyce's road steward. And Dougie Joyce is the he's the Lord, right? So Dougie Joyce, right, is the road steward's Lord, isn't he?
Well, Hatchett changed his name to Hatchett. He actually chose that. Of all names he could have chosen.
That's not his real name, Hatchet. Right? Who chooses to be like, right, I'm going to have I got to change my name by default, and it's got to be something, right, that helps me and elevates me in the community and elevates me as a person.
Well, hard.
Yeah, well, hard. Instead of sitting there thinking, right, okay, not my job for prospects or anything, right? I can imagine him doing a click thing and he's going, Rev, I got it, right? It's gonna be Ben Hatchet, bro. Like Hatchet through the fucking eyeballs, cunt.
Give him his
Ben.
He did go all in. He even got a couple of Hatchets fucking tattooed on his back.
Jesus Christ, Ben, man. What were you thinking? Ben, I want to reach out to you. I want to counsel you. I want to sit you down. Well, I want to sit you down. I'll make you a cup of tea. Not too many sugars because I don't want you to punch my head in, right? But I want to sit you down, Ben. Ben, I want to sit you down. And I want to explain to you what you're doing is wrong, lad, and how it will affect you in later life. You know, I want to do this for you. I want to get you on a podcast, right? I want to tell you I love you, Jesus loves you, right? And everything like that, right? But at the end of the day, well, you need to sort your fucking head out, man. Stop being a wally, Ben, please, bro. Just do it for yourself, man. Do it for yourself. And do it for others. Do it for others, Ben. Yeah, but Ben, stop being a fucking idiot, man. Why'd you get that tattoo? What were you thinking? God, it's late, isn't it? Fucking hell. Look at that, we got 109 people in. 109 people in. Neutral. Do you know what? You're on the hit list. I got to keep on blocking you all the time, bro. Ben, catch it. No, it's Ben the Matches, Ozma the Bomb. No, Ben the Matches, Dean Lynch the Bomb. Fucking hell. Oh, we still on, Kaz?
Yeah.
Oh, we're still there. That's all right. Sorry, I was getting a bit carried away. I was. Right, I better have a little spliff to calm me down, boy.
Ben's
God, I've had fucking nothing in me, bro. Just loads of sugar and that.
that Ben Hatchett spent more time on canvas than Picasso, hasn't he?
Oh God, he's just listen. He's a street marauder, a street brawler. Do you know what I mean? He's got extreme. He knows how to direct his extreme anger, don't he?
Well,
And that's it.
I think he's had a few jail fights with Spice Heads and thought, I can bang. And then he's on his dog.
God, and do you know what I love? The way they do the lippy smile since they've all had their teeth done. I can imagine Dougie, right? I can imagine Dougie and fucking Ben Hatchett having a couple of pints, right? Being pissed, right? And then Dougie putting his... Oh, shit.
Dougie's definitely on a referral bonus, isn't he?
Yeah. And then Dougie, right? Both of them being proper pissed. And then Dougie putting his arm on Ben, like, at him, looking him deep in the eye now. He's saying, no, Kaz, right? He's looking him in the eye. He's looking him deep in the eye, and he's like, do you know what? You know, if you get this tattoo on you, okay, I can't keep a straight face. I'm trying to be serious. Right, so he's saying now, he's looking him in the eye, and he's like, you know, I think it's time, young Rhodes Stewart, Ben Hatchett. You know, I think it's time when, you know, you're gonna come with us, right? And he's, you know, he gets a tattoo, when everything goes good. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, I just want to just jump in and interject and be like, what are you doing, Ben? Right? Don't listen to these people, man. They will lead you astray, right? Anyone who's ever had dealings with them have either ended up, right, just not in a good way. You know,
I thought he was on about the Hatchet tattoos at first, but you're on about his new one, aren't you? 3D Fight Club one.
Kaz, right? Look, there'll be a time when he sat there, yeah, and he's about 80 years old, right? And someone turns around to him and goes, Grandpa, what does that tattoo mean? What does them 3Ds mean?
He's going to have to pretend you run a Club 1830 when they're 18.
Yeah, everyone right there, we've got some important news for anyone who's listening. We've had somebody from the head department. We've got somebody in from public relations. We have Exposure TV's head of public relations. Mr. Smith, there is reports you are seeking the Lord Chief Justice's attention. We're going to pin that this evening as a star comment. At the end of the day, Exposure TV is a very busy man, everybody. He's actually sent over someone from public relations. What we're going to do, it'll take a little short time, but we're going to send someone from the John Smith's complaints department over to somebody from the admin team from Exposure, and we'll get back to you in about 5 minutes. Yeah, back to what we were saying about Ben the Matches. We shall refer to him from on now as Ben the Matches. Yeah, and so Ben the Matches will be sitting here. He'll be about 80 years old, and he'll have to explain what the 3Ds and the 3D Fight Club mean. And he'll go, well, you know, see, this D means Dean. Dean is looks like he works in a corner shop selling kebabs, but really he's a delusional fake Hardman. And this D stands for Dougie. Dougie has got beautiful teeth. He's a bit of a peaceful person, you know, and he knows how to use people. So what does the third D mean? That's that's Decker Heggie. I don't want to explain, son, but I think you better Google him. Ben, man, get that fucking thing off, lad.
Stacey's sits there. Stacey's asking what happened to Ash McGiffin. Word on a grapevine.
Oh, PC Ash McGriffin. God, he was funny, wasn't he?
Drowned him in salt and vinegar and then strangled him.
God alive.
So far. Just
Do you know
word on-
what? It was mad. Everyone was too scared to offend him at first, right? But I liked the way everyone like gently prodded and poked him over about 2-3 months period. You know, where they let him get comfortable, let him open up a little bit about himself, and do you know what I mean? And you know, let him get comfortable, and then like everyone went on him. Oh, it was painful, wasn't
You
it?
can tell he's a good lad starting in real life, but then he comes onto YouTube and is like, why would anyone donate to me?
Oh, bruh. Do you know what? Right, in the real world, he seemed like, and let's be honest, everyone, right, because we don't do bullshit over here or personal attacks. Lord, everyone, wait there. The show's got to stop, everyone. We just had a reply off the public relation team. I'm going to share it with all the followers. It's direct from the public relation and press from Exposure TV. Lord Chief Justice Exposure is going to bed, unfortunately, but he might join your live tomorrow if you're live. Good night and God bless. Thank you, Exposure's public relation team. I'd like to send love and nothing but peace and unity over to you. John Smith would just like to convey he's doing an opposing view, and we're just keeping everyone irrelevant, and we're keeping everyone talking. But the reply will be over to the public relation team. But I'd like to thank the public relation team, and back to the show.
Said he's stoned. He said he's stoned afterwards.
Stacey, Bicarb. Do you know what? Why I'm only just scanning the chat, people. Yeah, but for anyone listening, we just had somebody drop in from public and relations, making sure everything's running okay, everything's running above board. But we will be getting back to you, sir. Stacey, hope you were. Oh, Akila, WWF, man.
Oh, it's WWE now.
Right, people, who are we talking about? Jockney, sir, let me give you the link, Jockney. At the moment, anyone who requires passage into Scotland, you need to defer to the boss of Scotland. I would suggest that you would get in contact with the Jockney Sparrow firm. Jockney Sparrow is a very business-headed man. At the moment, he's keeping his foot on the neck, and anyone who would like passage through to Scotland would require a pass from Sir Jockney Sparrow.
Yeah. You horrible son. You put egg on the dog's head.
My hands were wet.
God, you eat like a pig, you do. Fair play. Jesus Christ. My son's with this. Sorry about that. That was so random. Fucking hell, my son's just sitting here eating a shitload of eggs and that. Fair play to him. Oh, love you.
You put egg on the dog's head.
Yeah, because they all stared at him. They want a piece of the egg, love him.
Oh, no, she's sleeping.
No, Jockney, I shall pin that comment. Jockney, I'm not worthy. Jockney, genuinely, you're the man, sir. Honest to God, you're the man. You're the man. And oh, Joanne, how are you? Why somebody come and jump on, man? Let's keep the show going, people.
This is John Smith Police Department.
We've got some everyone at the moment. We're just going to have to pause. We've got a member from the Smiths Complaints Department. It says the Smiths Complaints Department is now open. If anyone would like to defer to the Smiths Complaints Department. Thank you very much from the Smiths Complaints Department. That's everything over from admin. I would like to get back to the show. I would like to thank the Exposure TV public relations for being in contact. I would also like to thank my complaints department as well.
Someone's just made that. There's no anything. Good night, love.
Good night, love. Right, I'm going to get the link out once more time, anyone. If someone would like to jump on, you can roast John Smith. It's entirely up to you, people. Entirely up to you.
Send those scousers over there with the speaking spells.
That's funny as fuck, whoever put that up.
It's a new account.
I know that. I'm trying not to laugh and trying to keep a straight face.
Yeah, okay, you can't.
Liam Carty, look, right, I guarantee you on my kid's life, I haven't been in contact with him for ages. Honest to God. John, you and Expo are a double act. You're still playing, we skipping ropes together. But brother, listen, it's not that. Oh my God, this is the guy who showed me his foot the other day, right? I got someone in the background. I said, just show me anything, bro. A foot, a hand, right? Bruv, if I lay you on, don't porn bomb me, right? I'm gonna lay you on, right? You can have your say, right? Even if you want to roast John Smith, right? I'll give you the time of the day.
Just trying to get up there.
Finn, this is your moment, sir. Is there anything you want to say?
Just trying to get up there.
Finn, you're live. Oh, here he goes. Oh, come on, lad. Your banter's got to be better than that, man. Come on, Finn. Come on. Don't be scared, bro. Speak your mind. Say what you're thinking. Look at the Peggy dog's trying to get it. Come on. Oh, there you go, big mama. Here you go, big mama. Come on, people, man. Look, they're just getting weak. They're getting weak at the knees and that.
What did you do? Blood raspberries?
Yeah, and just went. It was the same one as the other day. Kaz, you still there?
Yeah.
At least somebody's trying to bring the laugh back into YouTube. Chopper, look, right? It can only be done through conflict resolution. Not speaking behind the scenes and being told what to do. It can only be done this way. And pranks, right? 4K fucking cameras. Do you know what I mean? People who know what they're doing, right? And not telling anyone behind the scene, right? Just letting it play out, you know, using intelligence. Look at this. It says, look at behind the scenes. Finn Garter, right? It says, John, tonight I'm chopping you up. Come on, lad. Come on, lad. Look. The only thing you're chopping out, right, is a wank. Come on, bro. You can't pull a wool over John Smith's eyes. Oh, natural. Do your best Scouse accent. Look, lad. I went down to the fucking chicken shop. I smoked some fucking smack and ate some chicken and picked up loads of smack down the fucking shop, down in Liverpool, down in canny fucking town, lad. I hope that was okay for you. Oh, so now this chat is conflict resolution of Liam Carty. You can do and say whatever the fuck you like in my chat, bro. Trust me, man. Oh, Graham Simpson, man. I can't believe you haven't got a spanner. I should be giving you a spanner. Calm down, lad. Calm down. Yeah, like there's a wicked fucking... Trust me, lad. I do a really good fucking Scouse accent and that. You know, I go down to the fucking chicken shop in Manny and then I just pick up some smack and then I buy some chicken.
Do a Scouse one.
Oh, I don't know. Give me something to say. I should do a whole fucking roast in fucking Scouse and that. You know? Get me fucking shotty. Get me fucking shotty. Pull up on me fucking scooter, lad. I'll pull up on me scooter, right? I'll blow your fucking head off down by the chippy, fam. Do you know what I mean, lad? Fucking hard as fuck, lad. Put me balaclava on and that. Put me balaclava on and show me me muscles. And I'll let Aki touch me muscles. What are you gonna do? I'll fucking send Aki round. Sorry, I'm spitting all over my phone now. I'm not joking. My phone's covered in slob. It's covered in slob and that, bro. Just rocking it. See, man doing it with a phone and that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll have fucking water damage on it in a minute. John, that was the worst than my attempt to sound. Oh, Jockney! I fucking love you, lad. Oh, the Jockney video. Oh, the Jockney video about Julian. Julian, I'm determined, right, not to affect your mental health, lad, right? But look, right, it was, bro, Jockney at the nail on, bro, Jockney's the new boss. right? I'm not going to take it any further, right? Because I don't want to push you any further. Because I know what you like, right? But bro, listen, Jockney is the boss. He has the keys.
You see, when receptionist said she'd not heard of Julian, and Johnny
Oh, when he looks to the side, he goes, "Oh, fucking hell!" Oh, do you know who caught that little subtle thing? Right, and look, right, you got to be good at computers to catch that little subtle thing. You know, you slow everything down and you profile it. Right, look, UK Don, right, caught that little subtlety, right, and that gave away a lot about UK Don. You know, where Johnny Sparrow, he tries not to laugh, he tries to be serious. He looks, and it makes him even more funny, right? And he looks to the side, he goes, "Oh, fucking hell!" He's just, oh, I was in tears, bro. Tears, bro, tears.
Oh man.
God, this YouTube's just the gift. It's the gift that keeps giving, man. Oh, it's wonderful. By the long face. Oh, God. Julian models for Oxfam, the black head. Oh, oh, my God. Oh, God. This chat is just. God, I've just. Every time I look down, there's something funny here. Fucking hell. Jockney's video's a big bad dude. Oh, they'll live on for him. They'll live on forever. You know.
I don't care what anyone said. If it wasn't for carers allowance, Julian wouldn't have naught to do with shuffling.
Fucking hell. Oh God, God alive. That comment from Liam Carty. Right, we're gonna do a thing called comment of the week. Yeah, and it only comes out on a Sunday, late on a Sunday. Yeah. Peggy got it from me. So Peggy has got comment of the week. She was there first, right? And I am a gentleman, and I wouldn't want to take that from our lady Peggy. But the comment consisted of, if Liam Carty, if you're there, sir, could you please drop it and I shall pin it, right? Because I tell you something now, right? That was the most funny, right? The part, right, doing no work. It was basically Jockney Sparrow is doing God's work. Paul Annings, that's the fake. Basically, I've got to explain the gangrene stolen valor guy, Annings. It says, but I'll start from the beginning. It's Jockney Sparrow is doing God's work. Annings is doing Anton's work. Anton and Stiggy are doing no work, right? But Jesus Christ, man. Like, what a comment. I've listened, right? I've laughed myself out so much over it, man. In a mad Kaz, right? Look, we've seen these channels, right? Up and down, like, do you know what I mean? Right? And it's just so it's inevitable when they just all fucking crumble, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just the next John Morris, isn't it?
Look, right? I knew all that, John. It was crazy, right? Look, a couple of people, right, knew about what that John Morris done, right? They knew, right? And I tried to get it up, right? I wanted him to say, and I let him knew that he done it, and they had no choice, right? Everyone knew, right? Because I fucking literally almost said it word for word. Yeah, but it's that thing inside me that, do you know what I mean? Like that thing where I don't want to be a grass sort of thing, Kaz. And then less than 24 hours later, they all had no choice but to out him on it, didn't they?
Yeah, they'd be getting his Carmen out of water.
Crazy.
Look, Stacey's coming.
Wait there. She's funny, that Stacey.
No, look at it.
Fucking hilarious, bro. And Don and Stiggy hasn't worked since year 7. Fucking hell. I told, Armchair. Do you know what we did? Armchair Arthur. Let me tell you something about Armchair Arthur. What a what an intelligent, streetwise, right, profiler that guy is, right? He can profile a person. Do you know what I love about some people? You know, where they, even if they're getting roasted, right, they can sit back, right, not say a word, right, listen to it, let that person run out of breath, right, and destroy him with about, don't even take them a couple of seconds. Do you know what I mean? Or a couple of words, you know, where they can actually listen and process and take things in. It says, I told Armchair Arthur months back, if he ever does a cock of the comments. I want first billing, but there's stiff. Yeah, what a comment. Listen, I don't think he realizes, right, because he's not a big head, right? He's a straight shooter, Armchair Arthur. I don't think Armchair Arthur realizes how big he can be.
Yeah, he's got something about him, hasn't
Yeah, he really has. He
And this
really
is-
has.
he? He said.
Really has. Pistol Bomber is mad seeing you in here, man. You, bro, listen, you get narratives made up about you. Something crazy, bro. JC, Jockney Sparrow is one of the funniest men on YouTube and he doesn't even know it. That's the thing that makes him funny,
Yeah.
right? He doesn't have to try or anything, right? Just he's the, you know, the clicks, the
Yeah,
click of the, oh, I
yes.
love him. He's like the uncle, Jockney Sparrow, why he's like the uncle, why I've always wanted. You know, the one you can pop over his fags, pop over his house and he'll give you fags and alcohol and weed. And, you know what I mean? Like one of them really nice uncles and that.
Yeah, he's got a good energy about him, man.
It's about John Lewis.
It does. That's okay. Let me have a look. God, man, it's chatting right back. 2 secs, cousin, just reading it. His face expressed. JC, man, you hit the nail on the head. Stacey, what's this I heard about an omelette? Sean Wayne, I don't know. I'm not in on the joke, man. Sean Wayne, jump on, man. See, I can actually talk with him, bro. God, he gets some stick, Sean Wayne, don't he? He's another one, right? You know, if he put a bit of effort in, right, had a bit of, like, you know, someone making videos for him, he got a microphone, right, and he just, like, talking, right? Because, you know, when he just talks in them, some of them videos, they are fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah, he's a witty guy, man.
Very witty, very intelligent as well. Very intelligent. He's another one I like that. He plays stupid, don't he? You know, so we can get to profile people, know what they like. Then let me get this link out, man. There you go. Can I'm on the vapor now, I am, Kaz.
You off at weed?
I'm trying, mate. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying, mate. But I'm very rarely, like, I'm not one of them who fucking smokes it first thing in the morning or none of that. But I'm too busy, mate. Way too busy. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, my house husband. Do you know what I mean? Like a little skinny house husband, bro. And I don't care, bro. I tell everyone. Fucking hell, man. I'm 8.5 stone, bro. Fucking hell, man. The mop is bigger than me. Fucking not joking, bro. I got to turn around to my wife and say, can you carry the mop? Because it's too heavy, love. You know? Oh, my hand's going to snap and that. Ah, don't tell him that. Oh, someone's going to clip that. Fucking hell. Do you know why? We're both really, really short. She got to lift me up, right? Because we can't get into the electric box and that. It's too high. Right? So she got to lift me up by my knees and that. You know? Shit's real, man. Bro, the struggle's real and that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, man. Cars, man, I'm so small. I got to walk around with dogs that are heavier than me, bro. This shit. I know it is really high, isn't it?
This is the old house, isn't it?
Sean, yep, the 5 you. Sorry, lad. Sorry, I didn't know, man. Fucking hell, man. That garden's lovely, mate. I gotta say that. Gotta say that. Gotta watch for the slugs, though. The weather, slugs are coming out tonight. God, he eats well, Sean Wayne. Jesus Christ, man. He loves his food. Do you know that? Loves his food. Nice cuts as well. Nice. Oh, God, he's down the deli every day, man. I love that. I love people like that.
Yeah, you've been making me hungry, wanting to get more food again.
Oh, fucking hell, I know. Look at JC's comment. I'm trying not to fucking... She's sitting there smiling her head off, Callie. Yeah, she's laughing her fucking head off. I know. God, we're so small. Yeah, it's Stacey, look, right, I know he said that, but I'm more of a man than him. I'm not going to bring that up on him. You know, I don't want to affect his mental health and that, you know. Or, you know, that's his personal life. You know, that's his personal life. So I know all the answers to that. And I'm not going to talk about it because I'm a dad and a family man. And, you know, You know, I'm not going to think to it all his level, you know, try and be a social justice warrior and that. But yeah, you crack on. See what the fuck you like, Sticks. I don't give a fuck, man. This chat don't belong to me. It's all yours, man.
Now, I was thinking when Julian used to brag that he had 2 houses, what he never told us is that it's because Mrs. had kicked him out.
Oh, God. I know. Fucking hell. Who comes online and goes, I've been told. My wife has been told. My children's been told. I'm never coming back on YouTube. I'm phoning the police. Bruv, listen. John Smith and Exposure TV, right, were trolled long, right? And Kaz, right, look, right, he won't say nothing, right? But look, I won't say to specifics, right? All 3 of us, right, were trolled years, right? Like at least a year, right? And 3 months ago, right? Hard.
People
troll,
Johnny Sparrows and Flavors. So what chance does anyone have?
Yeah, man, we chose to be on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? And shit like that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, man, we've had it hardcore, bro. You
It's
know?
the old thing as well, isn't it? If you can't take it, don't give it.
Exactly. Right? And don't become the one thing that you fucking hate. Like at the end of the day, you know, the second that and listen, I don't care, right, who's got beef with who, right? And I'm not backing fighting Irish up, right? And I'm not backing fucking shuffling up, right? But the second, right, you put someone's kid up, right, on thing, right, online, do you know what I got to do? I got to step away from that community, yeah, and even if I'm friends with you, right, the only thing I can say to you, right, is look, I wish you the best of luck with your life and your YouTube career, but now I'm taking a step back. I got to wash my hands, you, right, but I wish you all the best and that. Do you know what I mean? Because I won't become the one thing that they've become, right? Because to do that, right, look, well, you got to have something majorly going on in your life, right? You got to be bitter, you got to be a hateful person and that. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
No, that's just trying to be like, you know, speaking like real world and that, Kaz. Because if we sink to them levels, right, you become a bitter person and that, don't you? Like, be honest, Kaz, right? You've had it happen to you, haven't you? You know, I've had it happen to me and that. Fucking hell, my one troll, right? Not last, right? This was not this Christmas, gone last Christmas, Kaz. You know the story, obviously. I've told you, haven't I? Right, I'll tell the community. I was getting trolled proper bad, right? Like super, super bad. Right? It was fucking, but it came to the point, right, where it was funny. And Christmas week, right, the contact just stopped, right? Because it was coming to the point I was even replying to the troll and laughing. Like he'd send me fucking pictures of my kids, right? Where like my kid's head superimposed like on a person in a wheelchair and that being thrown off a fucking bridge. But it just came to the point, right, Kaz, right, where I just saw, I'm not triggered, right? Because, you know, I just wasn't triggered, right? And I was like laughing back and like sending laughing face. And some of them, right, they were super funny.
It is sick, but you know when you know someone's trying to trigger you, it does the exact opposite because you're not
exactly, exactly. Does the complete opposite, bro. Right, complete opposite, right? So I was like laughing with him, and in the end, right, and this happened not like instantly, right? It happened over the course of a few months. He was like, "Oh, how are you, you fucking dickhead?" And he was, and because like I Kaz, right, listen, you know, I do look like I own a corner shop, right? And he was like, "Oh, I won't say the racist word on here," but he's like, "Oh, he goes, oh, how's my kids, you filthy pea?" You know, like, tell your wife. I said, oh, you know, like, oh, yeah, I'll tell her now, bro, safe. Right, and he was like, oh, how's your day going? Are you going to bed and that? Right, I'm going, yeah, I'm tired, bro, like, I'll catch up in the morning, didn't he? Right, he got to that point, right, and then Christmas week, abruptly, right, Kaz, contact stopped. Totally stopped, right? And I started to get worried. I think, what, you know, I thinking, right, look, something's happening here, right? And I went in for the first real world message I sent him. And I just sent him, you all right, bro? How are you coping over the Christmas? You okay? And it just went from there, right? And he just said, I'm all right, right? And he was totally out of character, right? And I opened up to him. I was going, look, right? I said, it's hard for me, mate, you know, like going without and that, right? Being proper skink, because I got to get the kids stuff. And do you know what I mean? And like certain things the kids asked for, you know, I can't get it. Like, I got to wait till January till it's a bit cheaper, or Do you know what? You know, like things like, and I started opening up to things like that, right? And he opened up to me, Kaz, right? And he told me that he can't go on, like he didn't want to say I'm suicidal, right? But in a long message, right? It was just this. What? No, I didn't. I read it all, right? But I profiled it, and it was just 4 words: I can't go on, right? And I did. I kept him talking. I kept him talking to the point where he was tired and he went to sleep because I knew he would have done something stupid to himself. And Christmas Boxing Day, right? He wouldn't speak to me, right? Because I tried to do like he was doing me, like the funny banter thing we'd have back and forth. And I tried to do that with him, but he didn't have it in him, right? And I thought, and look, I know he's listening now. Why I'll never say who it is, Kaz. Why he was someone who was proper big in the community. And he opened up and he told me Christmas Day who he was, and he was sorry for all the shit he done, right? And I still speak to him in the chat now, right? And I promised, right, that I would never say who he was and all that, right? And I understood him, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I understood he was going through mental health, and he told me everything, bro. Certain things I can't. Oh, good night, Sean. Right, listen, big love to you, son. Yeah, but back to what I was saying. I realised what he was going through, and he told me, like, you know, he's like shit, and he said he's off the gear, but he can't out buying stuff on payday, and right, and fucking and he was mad, bro, and he was mad, and I said, look, right, whatever's happening, I said it's all good, bro, you know, it's all good, right? I said I understand what you're going through, and right, and that's it, you know.
Yeah, it's fucking tragic how many men it affects, how many people altogether, but men especially. It's the biggest killer, isn't it, in the of men.
For the past 5 years, the biggest detrimental, and personally saying it, I think the biggest detrimental thing to this generation of young men today, right, is insecure men. Because with insecure men, Kaz, you get a knock-on effect. Insecure men carry knives. Insecure men lie. Insecure men lie to gain favour. Insecure men, right, will hit and beat their girlfriend. Yeah, because they're insecure. Insecure men will think their girlfriend's going behind their back. Yeah, and all that is a catalyst, right, and causes a flashpoint, right? And these insecure men, it makes them not violent. Yeah, it makes them dangerous, and that danger, right, leads to violent acts, right? And do you know what that leads to? Prison, and that young man's life being wasted, the victim being affected, right? And that knock-on effect as a repercussion for years, if not life, right? And the government lacks thing where we're not talking about things where men are not opening up, where being macho and going down the gym today is seen as misogyny. You know, or look at him, who does he think he is? You know, men should be more in touch with their emotions. Kaz, I'm sorry, right? I believe men should master their emotions, lads, and get on with shit. Check John getting all political. Look at that. Because I wasn't talking bollocks, right? Because I wasn't talking bollocks, yeah? And I was talking stuff in the real world, right? We lost about 35 people. You all want carnage. That's what you want. Sorry, love, sorry. She's going, it's 10 to 1. She's putting the cock on. It's 10 to 1. It's 10 to 1. I know, sorry. Should I pack it up now, love?
No.
You sure?
Just don't shout.
Oh, no, I promise.
Otherwise I'll fucking choke you up.
I'm sorry, I love you.
I wouldn't joke.
I love you too.
You can't. You can't. State your business.
I know, I used to love that show on Expos. Do you know what? Caddy loves that. You know, when someone used to come on, I used to go, state your business like that. Oh, I miss them days. I miss them days. Joe Brown is true, man. Everyone loves carnage, don't they?
Yeah, it's weird when I even fall for it myself sometimes, like the drama. You know, it's more watching it sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, Kaz, we're human. I get dragged into it. But as I said, I had an epiphany about 2-3 months ago. I had an epiphany, right? And I just knew where he was heading. Yeah, weeks before he was heading here, right? And I let it play out. I let it play out.
Yeah, YouTube's good, but if like you're watching negative channels, it's not really wise to invite all that negativity into your life because it can't be good.
It's not. It's not. Negativity is just. It's not good, is it? Right. I
You
believe in everyone should
get
just.
it, lecture, especially if you're doing it for like long hours a day.
Yeah, it'll play on your mental health, and shit like that, and it's not good, Kaz. It's not. I just like to say things right from like, as I said, like just as a giggle and that. Say what everyone's thinking. From a fan, and I'll be honest, I'm a fan, right, like a proper fanboy, right, of all of the channels. The ones that hate me, the ones that love me, right, even the ones that chat fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? Right? I'll get all the information I want from the clipping channels. Do you know what I mean? And it is fucking hilarious, you know? Wait there, let's read. Wait there, I'm really back on the chat. If you're not happy in your own company, you're in bad. Oh my God, what a comment. Do you know what this is saying, right? You can fool most of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. Do you know what I mean? Right? And I want to end the live stream, right, and leave you with that thought. Right? We're gonna do the John Smith, the way oh God, what's his name? Jerry Springer used to end it with thought of the fucking thing. Right? That's what we should do, right? Because every night I try to end it on a positive instead of a burnout, you know. Yeah, you gotta be the Steve, right? Right, and I'm gonna be Jerry Springer, right? And we gotta find a good comment, right? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see the comment and just leave it, right? Not say anything for a few seconds and hit it off, right? So, people, I'm gonna leave you with this comment. Quote John Smith: "You can fool most of the people most of the time, but you will never fool all of the people all of the time. Peace out. John Smith loves you. Everyone, have a good night."